into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning Expresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Oh, good morning, you beauties. Welcome to it. One question. Carissa, who won the football yesterday?
It was Man City, baby. We woke up with a smile on our face. I think most importantly because it was against Arsenal. Anybody else, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
The fact that she's talking about football on a Monday morning, my best day ever. Hopefully you're feeling the same, counting the cost of the sport. Yes, we know the Blitzboks also had a phenomenal weekend. Finally, we have conquered Hong Kong. But we're going to ride that momentum. And I stress the word ride because it's going to be an action-packed ride of a show this morning.
We're so excited. Okay, listen to this. This is for all the 90s babies because we're powering up and driving into the world of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Now, this is a franchise that's gone from arcade classic to a global box office sensation. I mean, the poster alone, I want to get in that seat right now.
What's not to love? Amazing voices behind it and obviously a lot of history behind the game. From the big screen to real life, we're going to be shifting gears as we tap into Cape Town's buzzing car culture. It is pumping down here, inspired by the high-speed chaos of Mario Kart, of course. And then we're going to unpack what's driving the city's passion for speed and style, because clearly there is a subculture here.
Yeah.
Big time.
We're going to plug into it. And we're also going to get into the kitchen where we're leveling up with a new menu straight out of the Mushroom Kingdom. Because, of course, mushrooms, you get it. From cosmic smoothie bowls to mega power-up mushrooms and a Princess Peach-inspired parfait.
Oh, I love that.
End with something sweet.
My son still teases me that I have a crush on Princess Peach, but that's okay, okay? Everybody is allowed to have that person. But maybe this is going to take you back down memory lane, and we want that to happen as well as Grant Hines steps into the studio. He's going to explain to us some of the hype around Mario's latest adventures, take us into the history of this incredible game. For me, was the first game I ever played.
Oh, it was?
On a Game Boy, sick as a dog in the sick bay at boarding school. It saved my life. Saved my life. I didn't even know things like that existed in the world until I met those rich kids, and it was amazing. Now everyone has access to such things.
I love that for you,
It's going to be amazing. Well, you've got an actual job to do.
I do. Let me head on off.
It was a very busy week, a weekend at least on the news front, so we're going to bring you up to speed from across the globe. On the sporting front, massive weekend. As I said, the Blitzboks finally break their hoodoo in Hong Kong, and a couple of other high points to delve into, which I'll do exactly after we get into those news headlines with Carissa.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Graham. 3 minutes after 6 o'clock, let's get straight into your national news headlines, where Parliament's Appropriations Committee has approved a 5.7 billion rand in funding for the Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa. And that's as part of the 2026 Special Appropriations Bill. Now, the broader bill allocates 13.5 billion rand to address urgent financial requirements. The approved funds will support PRASA's rolling stock fleet renewal program, including contractual obligations with manufacturer Gibela, which requires the procurement of at least 35 locomotives annually. Now, the initiative forms part of a wider effort to stabilize and modernize the country's passenger rail system. In other news in South Africa, the Patriotic Alliance has unveiled Cheslin Steenberg as its mayoral candidate for Cape Town ahead of the upcoming local government elections. Now, Steenberg outlined key priorities, including rent regulation, affordable housing, and equitable land access. Now, the party plans to contest all 118 wards, positioning itself as a strong contender for opposition force. The campaign emphasizes addresses inequality across communities, supported by a diverse 22-member committee tasked with advancing the party's policy agenda and mayoral manifesto. In your international news making headlines, Austrian authorities have urged vigilance after a jar of HIPP baby food was found to contain rat poison, prompting a nationwide recall. Now, police believe the product was deliberately tampered with and warn additional contaminated jars may be in circulation. Now, the recall affects products sold in Spar stores, though the company confirmed no manufacturing defects. Similar incidents have been reported in the Czech Republic and Slovakia. Now, consumers are advised to return affected products and monitor children for symptoms. In other news, the Democratic Republic of Congo and the Congo River Alliance rebel coalition have made progress in peace negotiations held out in Switzerland. Other parties agreed on measuring including humanitarian access, civilian protection and a ceasefire monitoring mechanism. They also committed to releasing hundreds of detainees within 10 days. Now, the talks aim to implement a broader peace framework signed in Doha with support from international mediators and logistical backing for monitoring operations on the ground. Now, for your last bit of news at 6 o'clock, let's close off here with a joyful celebration of both talent and friendship that's unfolded as Eddie Murphy received a prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award, surrounded by some of Hollywood's biggest stars. Adding a playful touch, longtime collaborator Mike Myers arrived in full Shrek costume, delighting audiences and, of course, highlighting their iconic partnership. The evening featured heartfelt tributes, laughter, and musical performances, reflecting Murphy's remarkable career spanning over decades. Now, in an emotional speech, the comedian expressed gratitude for his family and peers, marking a memorable moment filled with warmth, humor, and admiration for one of entertainment's most beloved figures. We definitely love us some Eddie Murphy over here, so congratulations once again. But that is where we leave your 6 o'clock news. It's time now to delve into sports.
That'll do, Erling Haaland. That'll do. Let's start with some footballing news. As Carissa pointed out this morning, a big match in the English Premier League. And maybe a bit of an early decider. Erling Haaland has struck the winner last night or yesterday afternoon as Man City beat Arsenal 2-1. Now tightening the Premier League title race. It's going to go down to the wire, and we love it for the fans. Pep Guardiola's side now just 3 points behind with that game in hand, while Arsenal's hopes of ending their long wait for league glory continue to fade just a little. So we'll watch that space, but we don't have to watch this space any longer as the Blitzboks finally ended their long wait for glory by winning the Hong Kong Sevens for the very first time. Surprising, I know. So the boys produced a commanding performance to crush Los Pumas 35-7 in that final to finally break that curse, conquering one of the most prestigious tournaments in World Sevens rugby. Congratulations, boys. Now we can get into cricket as Laura Wolvaardt and Sunay Lewis starred as the Proteas women cruised to an 8-wicket win over India's ladies in Durban. Chasing 148, the pair laid a superb foundation, while Chloe Trion and Nonkululeko Mhlaba, they shone with the ball in hand. Well done, ladies. Now we can get back into the tennis lane as Arthur Fils. He powered past Andrei Rublev to win the Barcelona Open and lift his first title since 2024. So the 21-year-old securing his 4th ATP crown and 3rd on clay, showing a great composure in a very tense second set tiebreak to seal what will be for him a very memorable victory. Also knocking on those top-tier doors again. So congratulations. Well, we'll continue to talk all things sport, and you can let us know how you're feeling about your team and where they are headed this season. Haven't heard from any Pirates fans this weekend. We'd love to hear from you. You can hit us up on the socials. But right now, of course, all of us, eyes on the weather at the start of a brand new week. Let's hope it's playing along.
Well, thank you so much, Graham. I know in the mother city it has been crazy with rain, so let's see what the rest of the country is looking like, starting with Polokwane. Well, out in Polokwane, you'll start your Monday under partly cloudy skies with afternoon showers that are expected. Temperatures begin at 18 degrees and rise to a high of 29. Now, looking ahead, expect mostly cloudy and wet conditions, and rain chances do increase around 40% as the week progresses. Moving over to Klerksdorp next, prepare for a thundery start to your day with a slight 10% chance of rain. Our temperatures begin at 13 degrees, reaching a high of 23. Cloudy and wet conditions do continue into tomorrow, with rain chance sitting at about 40% as the week goes on. And then into Pretoria we go next, where you can expect partly cloudy skies with afternoon thunderstorms coming your way and a 35% chance of rain. Temperatures range from a cool 16 degrees to a warmer 26. As for the rest of the week, wet weather sets in from tomorrow with a 70% chance of rain. And then we move into Johannesburg, where cloudy skies will dominate your day, with morning showers sitting at a 35% chance. Temperatures, well, they start at 13 and peak at 22 degrees as your high. And looking ahead, cloudy and wet conditions do persist, with rain averaging around 35% over the week. From the city of gold, let's head into Mbombela now, where mostly cloudy conditions are expected today. Temperatures climb from a cool 18 to a nice hot 31 degrees. As for the rest of your week, rainy conditions do continue with a 60% chance tomorrow and a 65% chance of rain on Wednesday. And then in the beautiful Bloemfontein, scattered thunderstorms are expected today, accompanied by a gentle westerly wind. Now temperatures rise from a chilly 7 to a high of 19 degrees. Partly cloudy skies do dominate your week with a 40% chance of rain come Friday, just in time for the weekend. Heading into Richards Bay next, where cloudy skies are all the rage this morning, and it will clear though as the day does progress. Now temperatures, they range from a warm 21 to an even warmer 28 degrees. It will feel more like 30, so do brace yourself for that. And looking ahead, cloudy and wet conditions continue with temperatures in the low to high 20s. Into South Africa's playground we go. Out in Durban, cloudy conditions start your day before clearing later on. Let's look at your temperatures. Well, they'll begin at 19 and climb to a high of 27. Now, you can expect cloudy and rainy conditions to continue through to Thursday with a 70% chance of rain come Wednesday. And then in Mthatha, a partly cloudy day lies ahead for you with a gentle southwesterly wind. Temperatures rise from a cool 11 degrees, but warm up to 26 as your high. Over the next few days, expect partly cloudy conditions with temperatures ranging from your high teens to your mid-20s. And then out in Cradock, expect scattered thunderstorms with steady wind from the northwest. Temperatures move from a brisk 4 degrees, but then settle at a comfortable 20 degrees as your max. Sunny conditions will follow through before rain returns a bit later on into the week. We head into Tropica next. Out in GQ, partly cloudy skies with a westerly wind of around 31 kilometers per hour is what you can expect. Temperatures range from 10 degrees to a high of 21. Now expect partly sunny skies into the week with temperatures in the low to mid-20s. From GQ to gorgeous George, mostly sunny conditions dominate your day out in George with strong westerly winds. Temperatures rise from a brisk 9 but then increase to 19 as your high. And looking ahead, partly cloudy and wet conditions to develop with a 45% chance of rain tomorrow. We head into the mother city now. Out in Cape Town, it's been wet. Let's see if it'll continue. Mostly cloudy and wet conditions are expected with strong northwesterly winds. Temperatures range from a cool 12 and set to a high of 17, making for a cold day ahead. A sunnier week does follow, although rain is likely tomorrow, sitting at 70% chance. And then out in Sutherland, a rainy day lies ahead for you with westerly winds at around 24 kilometers per hour. While your temperatures, they start at a very cold 1 degree and then increase to a chilly 10. For the week, conditions remain partly cloudy with temperatures staying below 20 until Friday hits. Kimberley, you're up next, where isolated thunderstorms are expected with a gentle southwesterly wind. Temperatures range from a chilly 7 to a cool 19 degrees as your high. Now, warmer temperatures in the low 20s return in the upcoming days with a 40% chance of rain from Thursday. And finally, out in Uppington, a bright and sunny day is on the cards for you. Temperatures start at a chilly 6 and climb to a high of 19. Very cold for Uppington. Partly sunny conditions continue in the week with a 45% chance of rain expected from Thursday. It seems like autumn is definitely settling its way all the way in South Africa. So let's see how we can warm you up slightly by heading into our sunrise view of this hour. Now, to get us kick-started, we've got our family member Keith Dyer out in Ganobi in East London, who has shared this morning view with us, which just reminds us that the cold may be settling in, but the sun is going nowhere. Thank you so much, Keith, and we really hope that you have a beautiful day ahead of you. And if you think you could do just a little bit better from your side of the screen, let us know on this number. It is 063 036 9649. We look forward to 7 o'clock, but for now, well done, Keith.
To all of us for surviving so far. I know Monday's a bit of a difficult one to embrace. Maybe you're still being held firm by last week's drama and just unable to move to find that motivation. Maybe it's all coming too thick and fast and it's a little bit overwhelming this morning. Monday's a good opportunity to take a breath and just put the brakes on and motivate ourselves. Thank you for taking us through the weather. No, I'm always reminded by our sunrise picture, and you captured it beautifully. The sun will come out.
Tomorrow and
the next day, maybe a little bit later, but sometimes we do need a little extra motivation. If there is one thing that Super Mario teaches all of us, and there are many life lessons, I promise you, it's that you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep on moving. And I think because every setback isn't going to last forever, it's, I think, just another chance to press start.
I like that. So in the spirit of Mario Kart, here's your reminder to stay in the race.
I don't know who needs to hear this today, but keep going. Keep going no matter how you feel. Keep going because how you feel right now, you will not always feel this way. Keep going because you got people counting on you. Keep going because you have people looking up to you. Keep going because you got people looking up to you that you don't even know is looking up to you. Keep going whether you don't feel like you got the support you need. Keep going whether you stressed, tired, anxious. Keep going because you got this. Keep going because God called you. Keep going because you have favor over your life. Keep going because you're going to make it through. Keep going because even if you don't see it happening for you right now, it will. Keep going because God called you to this thing. Keep going because you meant to do this thing. Keep going even when it's hard. Keep going even when you feel tried. Keep going even when you feel challenged. Keep going even when you don't even know how God gonna make a way for you. Keep going because God is gonna make a way for you. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, I like that reminder.
Just keep going.
Keep going, keep showing up regardless of what it looks like around you or what you think your future may just look like.
You've survived it before.
Come
That's the
on.
bottom line. You got up yesterday. You can do it again today. Just keep moving forward. And maybe don't think too much about what that requires. Just think about that first step.
Absolutely.
Turn around, get out of bed, take that first step, and get a coffee, man.
Yes, please. I think that's helpful. My mother-in-law always tells me that as long as you're breathing, you're moving. And it's a reminder every day to me, do you have breath in your lungs? Yes. That
Rock and
means you
roll.
can keep going, right?
Oh, man. I love that. Well, we want to connect with you this morning and hopefully give you many more motivational opportunities to look back over your childhood, because when a game like Super Mario steps into our space, it gets nostalgic. So we wanted to put it to you guys. Which game takes you back the most to that special place? What brings you the most childhood memories? Did you play games as a kid?
I did play games. So I was a sheltered kid. I would watch my brothers through the window play with the boys in the road.
They lock you out.
Yes, they did, me and my diary. But I got to play TV games sometimes. And Adventure Time was one of my favorite things. Before, I think it's called Adventure Island.
Okay.
This little caveman, and he would run around and break eggs and then get a skateboard and then get all these different things. As one does, you know what I'm saying? It was a great history lesson and I carry it with me to
And I
this
guarantee
day.
you, if there's one person who understands and knows what we are talking about, it's going to be Grant Hines.
Yes.
I'm interested to know what was his first game. But I want you guys to take us back. Let us know what that first game was. And can you go back to that happy place? Does it still give you the same feeling? Drop us a voice note, 063-036-9649. Hashtag Expresso Show is what you need if you want to start the convo.
I'll get you a coffee and we'll see you after this break.
Welcome back. We are feeling very proudly South African this morning. Hopefully you are as well. Well done, gents. The South African Sevens rugby team made history yesterday as they finally, and I stress the word finally, won the Hong Kong Sevens Championship for the first time in its 50-year history. What a hoodoo. Congrats. And of course, they had to earn it, smashing Argentina 35-7 in that final. The victory now made it 4 tournament wins on the trot for our boys in green and gold.
Oh my gosh, you're right. There's so much green and gold running through my veins right now. I feel so proudly Mzansian. I'm going to claim it. That's what it is. Let's take a look at the team's final try and the awesomeness that the trophy lifting moment revealed to us.
Oh, this is big. Guys, I think this is the 5th final that we have made, but take a look at this.
South Africa. The biggest moment of all in Hong Kong.
Come on.
Selvin Davids is through for his second. And that should be enough. South Africa, for the first time ever, are champions in Hong Kong. 50 years, but their very first. Limpy Vista lifts it high into the Hong Kong sky.
Philip Sneeman and his boys, well done. The coaching team doing an amazing job to bring this team back into a beautiful place of being able to express themselves again. It felt like we had kind of lost a little bit of that spark, which maybe you need to every once in a while kind of rebuild the structures, but you still want the players to be able to shine. Tristan Lates was on another level. I think player of the tournament for me. Unbelievable to see the free-flowing attacking potential defense back in there. But that match, the final match against Argentina, I think people were worried that and they have been good. Argentina, I think they tied in 2nd place in the overall standings at the moment, so they still have a chance to win this entire championship. But they had no answer really for us. And I think it starts with the defense. Selvin Davids was cheeky all weekend as well. There was just something about the way these guys are enjoying the way that they played. We went in 14-7 ahead, which is still a bit nervy going into the second half because it's so unforgiving. There was just so little time, but we were carving spaces. And I said Mr. Davids was like a 12-year-old out in that field again, like he was playing social rugby. I love that when the players have that kind of freedom.
Hey? I love the fact that we can just move like that across the field. And
you know that you could watch these men in this condition play rugby like this all the time, eh?
I could. I could.
So we've got 2 legs left. For me, the surprise outfit, Spain did so well. They are now knocking about. They potentially could have an opportunity to make some big moves this season. We've still got to play in Spain. We've still got to play in France. They're still in the mix, I think, tied at 3rd in the championship. But at the moment, we are tied with New Zealand at the top of the standings. So it's going to be a tough one. But I feel with 4 wins on the bounce now, we are there. Absolutely brilliant.
So, Gray, you know in soccer they've got the MVPs. Now, player of the match, I assume, would be for rugby.
Yeah, 100%. And player of the tournament, because there is so much individual brilliance within the Sevens format that you've got to honour that. And I know players will always stand up and say, no, it was the team. Sevens requires a clutch moment from a clutch player, from someone stepping up. And for me, Tristan was, it looked like he was trying to put his hand up for team selection again. When a player's playing with that kind of enthusiasm, I love it, man. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, boys. And Hong Kong is kind of like the spiritual home of Sevens as well. So for us never to have won that in the 50 years that they've been playing it, there is a massive, massive thing. But for the guys, this will be a mental win as much as a physical win that they're going to absolutely love. And the 4th tournament, as I said, in a row. So we've done Perth, we've conquered Vancouver, New York was amazing, and now Hong Kong is just special, man. So we've now conquered the globe in every way, shape, and form.
Across every category too, man. No DNA, just RSA, just another reminder. Okay, so besides the action on the field, which was great, I mean, the boys did amazingly. Can we focus on the crowd for a second? Because I've been to Sevens in Cape Town, and the energy and the cheers of the crowd, people dress up, Gray. I didn't get the memo on the dressing up.
And Hong Kong, I think, sets the tone.
I mean, come on.
I think Hong Kong must be one of the biggest sporting events in the world that comes annually. It's not like we wait 5, 4, 3 years for this to come. It is massive.
Well, let's have a look at the crowd and see what people wore. I mean, she's got a whole setup of food on her body. Want some sushi? Check out my left shoulder. Like, come on.
You come to South Africa, completely different understanding of, the boys looked gorgeous.
Oh, come on, cheerleading men.
It looks like spark plugs. That's gorgeous, man, representing their brand.
I love to see it. Okay, let's see who else.
I can see some pandas.
Oh, I
Definitely
love
can see some
that.
pandas, no longer endangered as well. Clearly, they're just rocking up at Hong Kong Sevens now. Certainly weren't endangered.
Of course,
Dragon
Goku.
Ball.
Come on, Kamehameha.
How do you decide, though? Do you have to have like a group vote?
You do.
Do you lean
They
into
polls
the
in
one,
the WhatsApp group.
like the cosplay person,
Yeah.
the guy who does it well, you kind of lean into what they're going to do?
The one that went to Comic-Con the year before decides what's
and
trending.
Comic-Con's coming up now
It
as well, I'm
is.
just saying. I love that. In fact, how's this? There is a 40% increase in local costume purchase ahead of a tournament like this, but especially in Hong Kong Sevens, considered the crown jewel. I wonder what it must look like for those days in town as people get their outfits together. Because there's hundreds of thousands of people walking around.
No, but they also take it so seriously, which I appreciate, because if you're going to dress up, you're going to have to go 100% the way. Oh, a deck of cards. Her tickets also, like you mentioned earlier, sell out within hours.
Oh, well done.
And that makes sense. Mario, Luigi, Mario.
Oh, I love it. Look, it's going to be a little bit hot, but it's worth it. And that speaks to our theme this morning. Mario and Luigi are taking over. We love the films, we love the games. But in terms of the seven, we love it when the Springboks, when our Blitzboks come on fire, and they really were amazing this weekend. I know how much this would have meant to some of the older players in that team. Someone might retire today, literally after winning in Hong Kong, because it has been a very long hoodoo, and we have done it. So congratulations to the Blitzboks, champions of Hong Kong, and hopefully pretty soon champions of the world circuit. Always such a party at the Sevens tournaments. Just look at that, but it's even better when you're the ones doing the celebrating. South Africa earned this one. The Blitzboks keep that victory streak going. Well, then the Spanish Sevens series kicks off on the 29th of May. And if we nail it there, I think we're across the line.
Yeah. We're done. And South Africans know how to party, so I can't wait for the celebrations to continue. And celebrations means we need money in the pockets, which of course means that I can plug you into something so good of Zanzi if you also want to participate, because every day could be a double payday if you play Daily Lotto for that estimated 350,000 Rand jackpot.
Nice.
And then there's the new Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot that goes down today.
All right, so if you want to sponsor your own Sevens team, just get on it. Now, if you want to get your tickets, please, in-store with a smile on your face. nationallottery.co.za is where you find them online. They've got an amazing mobile app, and your cell phone banking app probably has a little drop-down somewhere there. All of these details will be boldly on the Expresso social media pages, so you can check them out at your leisure. And most importantly, put yourself in line to win. Daily Lotto, estimated at 350,000 Rand today, and the new Daily Lotto Plus, an estimated 150,000 Rand sitting in our jackpot. Good luck. Not all of the luck, but good luck.
Some of it,
the luck.
Some of the luck will stay here in studio, because we have to tell you about something so great. We've been just fangirling about Mario Kart the whole morning. And of course, the new Mario movie is going to be coming out. Zoe is standing by, our entertainment reporter, to tell us all about it. Mario, the movie. It's going to be so good, I hope. I hope it gets 5 out of 5 popcorn.
I think so, and if not, we're going to bring in the motor heads, the petrol heads, the EV heads, because electric cars are a thing now. Now, we're going to take you inside the incredible car culture of Cape Town in honor of Mario Kart after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We are Expresso right here on S3, and we're talking about games right now. From its arcade beginnings in 1981 to a global box office smash, the Super Mario Galaxy movie has really proven just how powerful this iconic franchise still is to this day.
And with good reason. It's been dominating cinemas worldwide and continues to draw audiences again after its I think about a week now that it's been released, but I think this is just going to keep on climbing. And our very own Zoe has watched it and will now give us the ultimate verdict. But first, let's take a sneak peek at the trailer.
Hey, big guy! You wanted to see us?
Don't move, I'll be right up. Sipping the soup, cleaning the paint. Boodle-doo, boodle-doo, and also trim the bonsai bush. Here we go. Hey, Luigi. What's up, Mario? Behold, I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
Love the colors!
It's trash.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones!
Wow. Sorry about that. That's the old Bowser talking. Still working through my demons, I suppose. Anyway, I need my 8 hours or else I really turn into a monster.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me.
Ooh, that looks good. Princess Rosalina, Princess Peaches, Princess Zoe.
I know, and she's got new hair.
New
It
hair.
looks great, man.
Except,
Can you tell? I
where's
just
your
darkened
outfit
it.
though?
Hey, listen, I had a young Mario dungarees back
Can
in
we
the
see?
day, but
Thank you.
apparently I can't fit into it anymore. And
She's a grown
And you know
woman
what?
now.
You mean
That-
spiritually? You
that's
can't
my
fit into
last
it.
day in matric, so it's understandable that I
Wow.
don't fit into the same clothes anymore.
Mario,
guys.
very cool though, Zoe.
Thank you.
Because
Me
this
and my
game-
friend T.
If any game will take you back, this is the game that
This
will take
is
you
the
back.
game, but it takes me back way further than this. I mean, I think I first started playing Mario Kart in grade 3 with Nintendo Wii.
It was there before you.
Yeah,
So
it was definitely
let's
on
just make this
consoles
clear,
where- What did
okay?
they
It was
say,
almost there before me.
1981?
So
Wow, before you.
You know what I'm saying?
So
1981
there's
takes
many
us back.
generations of people that absolutely love Mario Kart and
Yeah.
multiple generations at a time. I mean, I think me and my family, we were hardcore on the weekends Mario Kart playing when I was younger. That was our thing.
that's a lot of pressure. That's 8
It is a lot of
generations worth
pressure.
of pressure when you're going to release a film. And this one doesn't just take us into their world, it takes us into the galaxy.
Mario.
So give us the scope here. What's going down?
Okay, so you have the typical story of Mario and Luigi, and every scene in this movie is sort of handled a bit like a video game, where it's like, okay, it's the fight action. But I think that might also be where the film slips up a little bit if you're not a hardcore fan of Mario Kart and you don't understand it like that.
Interesting. So this film dates back, not the film, but the whole Mario franchise to 1981.
Yes,
I
that's
mean,
when it
that's quite a throwback.
That's when we first got Mario.
Mario, my name's Mario. Do you feel it shows how far it's evolved? I mean, the graphics in there look insane in and of itself.
I think it definitely reflects in the movie. We see some scenes at the very end that take it back to that first look of Mario Kart, well, Mario, the universe, and then we see this journey. And I think if you play the game now, you know how much the graphics have changed, and I think these games are very reflective. Rainbow Road don't look like Rainbow Road no more, guys. You're going down in a way more beautiful part of the world, and this movie reflects it in the same way.
The characters still have to stand up.
Yes.
The movie still has to stand up. Princess Rosalina, we're seeing a couple of new names, new faces thrown in. Who was most exciting? Who did you fall in love with?
I really love Bowser Jr. So what we saw in the trailer, that was Bowser Sr., played by Jack Black, and then Bowser Jr. is played by Benny Safdie, and he's one of the Safdie brothers who did the Smashing Machine, so he's all over the place in terms of what he's doing. I don't really know how he goes about selecting what he's going to be a part of.
Right in front of him,
But the range is amazing.
Happy Gilmore 2 he did last year as well. I was like, what? How do you choose? But there's a lot of other amazing stars. Brie Larson is Princess Rosalina, and Yoshi Donald Glover. Yeah, it's a fun time. Chris Pratt as Mario.
And then Luigi was who?
Who was Luigi?
Oh, we'll figure it out in a little bit.
I'll get to it. What's his name? I forget
Jack
his name.
Black was the first character we saw.
Bowser,
eh?
Yes.
I love him so much.
And he embraces the character.
So
Absolutely.
good.
You should see them on their press tours. It's always him in his Bowser onesie.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's the biggest thing for him. And then you've got Anna Taylor-Joy, and she's also been in Pink. Whenever you see her on the red carpet,
she
gets the brief. I love every actress that you had a Pink character, we're going to embrace Pink.
Oh, I'm stealing that dress. If you see me on a red carpet, I'll be wearing that. But this was a
big thing for her, and I think also the universe is the way they made her outfits very high-end, but high-end Pink. So she's in Dior, she's in Jacques Mue, you know, she's out there and she's in the Pink looks.
For all our fashion girlies and guys, our hearts are so happy. But so without giving too much away, because we still want people to go and watch this, I want to get into Bowser brings a very unexpected energy into the film as well. Did that side of the character work for you? Do you want to talk us through the development?
I think it did for me, because I think a lot of the time when you watch this movie, it's not encouraging you to think higher. So I feel like you have a character like Bowser who suddenly you're like, okay, villains can change. Villains can have a little bit of depth, but is he going to stay sweet and innocent this whole movie? That's the question you're going to be asking yourself in the cinema.
Oh, I like that tension.
Does it stand up? So let's speak not just to the gaming fans, because I think any gamer out there, this is definitely going to happen, but for a parent desperately looking to plug their child into something crazy, how does this feel?
I think your kids are going to absolutely love it. I think if you've been a big fan of the game and you're in the older generation, this might not be the movie for you per se, but you'll have that nostalgia that comes with loving the Mario Kart universe.
I love it. And the movie runs for an hour and a half.
Fantastic.
Long.
No, that's good.
Okay.
90 minutes.
Get the most out of it.
What you want from a movie. I don't know. Nowadays, we go to a movie's 3 hours, 2.5. No interval. I think we've spoken about this before. Guys, our bladders can't hold more than 2 hours max of a movie. Why are we normalizing
Hour and a half is definitely the cap then. So popcorn-wise, how many does this get?
Oh, I don't want to lie to y'all and say it's getting 5 stars, because it's definitely not. Is it better than the first movie? No, I'm gonna go in like 2.5, guys.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not the one for me per se.
Right.
But I think your kids are gonna love it.
Okay, 2.5 popcorns with some whispers inside the box, or no?
Oh,
little chocolate.
I put some Astros.
Put some Astros in there as well.
You're not allowed a soda. You've got to have a still
For the
water
galaxy.
with that. Okay?
Only the still water.
And it's our sugar, guys. Come on, man. Tough like this every time. No, I love it. I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 just because it's so cute and awesome.
And definitely going to have you inspired to go and play the game afterwards. And I think that's the biggest
That's probably
thing.
the point, eh? I love that.
Afterwards, I was like, let me go grab my little Nintendo.
Also, thank you for taking us through it. I mean, the visuals look epic. Storyline, I mean, we'll see it develop when we go and watch it ourselves. But if you haven't caught the Super Mario Galaxy movie just yet, it's still playing in cinemas at the moment. So press start, grab your popcorn and Astros, and jump into the Mushroom Kingdom while you can.
And your still water. Okay, we'll see you after the break.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Mzansi. Rev those engines, because just like in the world of Super Mario Bros, the movie, where racing speed and a little bit of chaos takes center stage, Cape Town's car culture is shifting into higher gear. From packed weekends at Killarney to the iconic Simola Hill Climb, it's coming. The streets and tracks are buzzing with energy, but there is a culture beneath that is just exploding in this country at the moment. And I'm joined by Mary Ann Wakefield, also known as Lally, a motorsport content creator, an enthusiast, bar none, to unpack what's really driving the city's passion for speed, for style, and I think community. And maybe therein lies the answer. I love it when I get such emphatic head nods because it's true. There's something going on in car culture at the moment. And you mentioned the name Killarney and people just immediately see it.
Yeah.
Big weekend. How are you doing? Have you slept it all this weekend?
I have. Well, I mean, we've also had endurance racing on, on TV with Max and all of that. So yeah, I'm awake.
How did we get the nickname? Where does Lally come from? Can you tell us?
Lally's from actually my nephew from when he was like 2 years old, and it just stuck. So that's what everybody calls me.
What's your nephew's name?
Declan.
Declan, we love you, kid. Thank you for sharing this prize with us. There is something about the culture, the community. It goes far beyond just loving flashy cars. What is it about the car culture in Cape Town that gets you so inspired? Because you're out there selling it to the world every day.
Yeah, so what I love is that we don't only have certain types of cars. So we've got the people that love the supercars, we've got the period cars, we've got the road cars, the modified cars. It's something for everybody. So it's not just, one group, showing off what they have. It's a whole lot of people. And that's what I love about Killarney, is that we all come together and watch these races and really enjoy it together.
And the amount of effort that gets gatewayed through these races, it can be gut-wrenching. Yeah. And especially at that level where it's very much driver-owned. They will go through the pain, man. I've seen a guy pushing his own car back to the workshop in a space like that, and I just love it. It's like a movie every time you're out there.
Yeah.
What floats your boat? What got you into it? Is it the fast cars? Is it the muscle? Is it the smoke? What was the thing?
Well, originally, I do speak about F1 a lot, and then I was like, wait, there's a lot of local racing that's going on. And then you start seeing the cars and you start seeing the stories behind the car. So you see how they build the cars to get onto track, to take part in that race. And you almost become in love with those certain cars because you know the whole process.
You've got the story.
And I know at the end of last year, as the season was closing, 2 or 3 guys actually went into the wall with their cars. And it was almost like, because you've just seen this whole thing happen, you know, through the whole year.
Unforgiving.
Yeah, so, you know, racing is hard, racing is difficult, but racing is amazing, especially if you're watching your, you know, local guys that you really want them to come up. Yeah, it just fuels the passion.
And they need it. We need it. If we want drivers to go and break into those international spaces, into the endurance, into the Le Mans of the world, they've got to have track time here.
Yeah.
And hundreds of thousands need to be spent. And it's amazing to me how much resource gets plugged into it. When you get a day like Honda Day, for instance, because the circle goes around and around, the big brands need the petrol heads and the EV heads as much as they do the big commercials. What was Honda Day like? What does that bring together? Why is it such a powerful
You know,
thing?
Honda Day is really awesome because normally you get these car meets and everybody's like sort of on islands. And so when you get Honda Day, everybody comes together. So we see everybody's cars together. So it's not just this club or that club. They had drag racing and you literally see probably all the Hondas in Cape Town and the appreciation for the brand, you know? So it's just, you're like in Honda world, almost like Mario Kart world.
I can remember how I lusted after a Civic when I first got out of school. I'm thinking, oh man, I could just see it in my head. But there is something so beautiful that's attached to these moments in South Africa because it does make it real, I think, for the drivers, for those weekend warriors.
Yeah.
Am I saying it right? Simola Hill Climb. Is it
Simola Hill Climb.
Simola. I've got to get some street cred when I get out there. But this is massive. What is it about? Because it's not the longest race. It's not the most publicized race, but it seems to be one of the most important moments in motorsport on any calendar. What is this event about and why is it such a big thing?
So we have hill climbs around the world. Pikes Peak, where you obviously saw, you know, people like Ken Block.
The great.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Pikes Peak, Goodwood, after that happens after Silverstone. And then we have Simola Hill Climb. And Simola is one of the fastest in the world. So you've got these big guys called, you know, like Hill Climb Monsters. They're watching this from overseas. It's being streamed around the world.
It's a benchmark.
Yeah.
Hey?
And what's really awesome is all kinds of cars. So you've got your road going, like Porsches kind of thing. You've got John Magotsi, he was here, he went overseas.
Yeah.
They come with the VWs. So, and it's everybody, also street races. And what I love about the Friday is there's period cars. So we're going from like the 1960s or,
It's like a game. It's like Need for Speed or something where you get to test cars from different eras this year. Well, we want to know which is faster. Let's find out. Oh, my friend, if people want to connect with Lally, if people want to connect with this amazing culture, the community, where are the safe, good places to connect with you guys online?
So, you know, follow me on Lally's F1 in Motorsport. And yeah, I am at most local races. And obviously talking about, that's actually one of our team members that we know, G&H Transport, great team.
I thought you were going to say that was your car, and I was about to say, Joel, you're in the wrong place right now.
They'll be bringing a Lamborghini this year. So that's awesome. So, you know, this is the thing about Simola. You see the Lamborghinis, but you also see a car like a Suzuki Swift.
I love that.
Yeah,
Fear the skyline. That's all I'm going to say. Fear the Nissan skyline in situations like this.
Two King of the Hills going up against each other with the skyline.
Oh, my word. I know nothing, and already I know enough to get so excited. Lally, we love you, girl. Thank you so much for spreading the culture, but I think most importantly, welcoming more people into the community. It's not exclusive.
Yeah.
It's about how many people can we get in so we can discover the next car, the next driver, the next community event, and there is a lot happening. So plug in, go and DM straight away and tell her how amazing she is on TV, because she's amazing, and online even better. Go and check her out.
And now, of course, we need an amazing recipe to match that energy. So today we're heading straight into the Mushroom Kingdom. Of course, inspired by the theme of the day. It is the Super Mario Bros. Movie that we've drawn inspiration from. Now, if you've ever dreamt of hitting a question block and then powering up like Mario, this dish is definitely for you. We're taking giant mushrooms and then turning them into mega power-ups, stuffed with a delicious middle, creamy and salty feta, spinach filling that really holds a comforting and bold flavor that is hero-worthy. My personal hero, Graham Richards.
So which side am I on? Because I know
can be on
nothing,
this
but
side.
I will place the mushrooms
You will place
for you
the
very
mushrooms
gently
for me.
upon. This is great. I love mushrooms.
Gray, a mushroom out of 10? 10.
10 out of 10. As
Yeah.
mushrooms go, you're a 10. You guys are 10s. I don't want to start creating mushroom.
Thanks for complimenting my mushroom.
They are beautiful mushrooms.
Yeah, so what we want to do, because I've heard no one likes a soggy mushroom, right? And they do retain so much water. So you want to take these, put some salt on it, some peppers, some olive oil in the air fryer. Let it actually dehydrate a little bit.
Okay.
And then we start working with it.
It's kind of like a biltong.
Exactly.
Okay.
Some people also remove the gills, but I mean, that adds some more flesh to it.
Well, now that you've called them gills, I feel like they should be removed. I don't know
Mushrooms
why.
are alive. What do you mean they breathe?
I think they are just such an amazing food. I would keep as much of what's going on there going on,
right?
you know?
Okay, so the inside. Let's go cottage cheese. This one
Okay.
has been creamed. And
Lovely.
cottage cheese is so good for you. And it is
Such a good protein,
equally
eh?
delicious. Exactly. Feta cheese, a protein.
Yeah, and it's salty.
Yeah.
It is so salty, it's got to be good.
It's gotta
I
be
do.
good.
Like, I love salty stuff, and feta I've always loved, not because of its flavor, just purely because it kicks a salad into
It does.
salty heaven.
It adds an extra layer. Okay, then how can you have feta without spinach? You can't.
You can't.
They come together.
Glad you didn't let me answer that question, because I would have been just stood here like, I don't know when it's allowed.
One of my favorite pies is a spinach and feta
presumably.
pie.
And mushroom now that we're introducing mushrooms into
Now I
the
just want to
mix.
say mushrooms on everything. These, you can guess what those are.
Chives.
Those are chives.
I remember it feels like quite elevated chives. I knew my mom was preparing a fancy meal when she got
Chopped up
chives.
some
Or she
chives.
just wanted a baked potato for her very self.
Ooh, with some sour cream.
Yeah, and that was her thing. And I didn't realize, I've always looked at, I love baked potatoes with a steak. My mom was never really a big steak person, but I'm like, I think it started with the baked potatoes and then the steaks came later. And I think she definitely got me onto that.
Jacket potatoes go a long way.
Oh, I love it. But then by the time I've finished with them, it's like a 3-day event in the air fryer, and then you're
And it's
literally
just
like
loaded.
You are spooning the liquid potato out. But I love that. I love the crispy skin.
Same. It doesn't really require much salt because we do have the feta in there, but I'll do a little pinch for good measure. And then we take our mushrooms.
All right. I'm
and
glad
we
you didn't just throw them in.
We just pile it in into the tray, but also pile the filling in there. So I'll give you a spoon.
And I think mushrooms are quite forgiving. So, I think you can eat them raw. They're
I
not
love
gonna
them
hurt
raw.
you.
And you can put as little or as much as you want on here.
Okay.
This makes for a great starter when you have
Yeah.
family over, or when brides are going to take forever. You can put this out and have people eat them. And then we've got some panko crust for the top. It's going to
'cause you
make it
must.
super crunchy.
Because you must have a bit of crunch.
A bit of texture goes a long way.
Oh, that looks lovely. And I think the feta is not too melty.
Yeah, it's going to hold its
So it's not going to
own.
run, yeah. So it's going to get that nice brown edge. It's going to work nicely with the crumbs, I think. I would put even more salt with the crumbs. I love
With
that when
the
you get like a bit of
crumbs.
chunk of salt in your... I'm sorry, I'm going to sway you. I just love salty things so much.
Great, people are saying my hypertension.
But guys, we're discovering every day. It's kind of like we vilified salt like we vilified eggs back in the day. And I mean, when you're having a heart attack, I'm pretty sure paramedics give you a saline solution the second they respond to you. And I think that happens because we like 70% salt water.
Right.
So yeah, just, I know I'm laying it on thick now, but I've been thinking this whole time, while you're using your spinach and feta here, we often know the combinations, but we don't do it. So you've had it once in a phyllo pastry and you're like, oh, that's an amazing...
A spanakopita.
Why aren't you whacking that on top of a steak?
Exactly. Oh,
Come
you've just
on.
changed my mind now. And then you don't even need a side of vegetables because you have spinach.
Okay, I'm gonna
Spinach is a
pop these
power
in
veg.
the
Those
air.
go in the air fryer because everything's already cooked. You
Oh, we're gonna do it
basically-
in the oven.
You want to grill it. Yeah, you can put it in the oven. My oven never
Really?
gets used anymore. And then that's the final dish. It gets a little brownie, gets a little crispy, and absolutely delicious. And then we can power up like Mario did.
Yeah, should we have a little taste?
Yeah, I'll have a taste,
Absolutely beautiful. I don't think we've got a plate to decant, so I'm going to just cut
Eat
straight
straight
from
off
here.
the plate.
I like the freshening up with the tomatoes.
Exactly. A nice little
Excuse me,
caprese
ruining our
salad to
beautiful
go with
display,
it. And then I've got a spoon.
Go for it.
And then we just go straight in.
You see, the feta does really help it keep its shape. Seeing as we've got beautiful fresh tomatoes, I'm going to have one with it. Okay.
It tastes like pizza.
Oh, that's lovely.
It does need the tomato. It's a bit salty.
Might be my fault. I snuck in here last night and I just put extra salt in everything. But the feta you actually taste, the feta profile, which is nice.
Every single bit of it.
This is a great way to ramp up a veggie take. If you're looking for a meat-free Monday, this feels like a meal. And I would imagine Grant Hines who
Ooh,
does
he's a
lean
vegan.
into that lane, yeah, he would be loving a lot of the elements that we put here. Absolutely
Grant,
amazing. I'm going
we're
in
going
again.
to
I'm
save
going in
one
again.
for you. Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side of this break. I'm going to convince Graham that he can't eat everything.
I'm going to have this whole thing.
We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, just like that beautiful little ditty suggests, your gut does a lot more for you than you might realize. But things like antibiotics can sometimes disrupt that natural balance of bacteria and then lead to diarrhea. And that's where Interflora can certainly help. It is brilliant. Interflora contains a probiotic yeast that works in the gut to help restore the natural balance of bacteria that we need. And it stays active in the gut for up to 8 hours as well. That's brilliant. It can be used for antibiotic-associated diarrhea or acute diarrhea. And the great thing that you can take Interflora together with your antibiotic. So there is no need to wait. You can start putting back in. Interflora can be used by the whole family as well, even babies from birth, making it a convenient option to keep at home for everybody, literally. So you can ask your pharmacist about Interflora today.
Well, thank you so much, Gray. It's just a minute before we hit 7 o'clock. It's time now to get into your national news headlines, where suspended Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Police Department Deputy Chief, Brigadier Julius Mkwanazi, is set to appear in the Boksburg's Magistrates Court following his arrest by the SAPS Madlanga task team. Now, he will appear alongside another senior municipal official, both facing charges including fraud, corruption, and defeating the ends of justice. Now, his arrest follows testimony at the Madlanga Commission involving alleged links to criminal activity. Authorities maintain the arrests are unrelated to ongoing IPID investigations or commission proceedings. In other national news, Parliament's Appropriations Committee has approved a 5.7 billion rand in funding for the Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa as part of the 2026 Specials Appropriations Bill. Now, the broader bill allocates 13.5 billion rand, and that's to address urgent financial requirements. The approved funds will support PRASA's rolling stock fleet, renewal program, including contractual obligations with manufacturer Gibela, which requires the procurement of at least 35 locomotives annually. Now, the initiative forms part of wider efforts to stabilize and modernize the country's passenger rail system. Moving into your international news, making headlines now, where Pope Leo XIV has called on Angolan authorities to address inequality and move away from extractive economic practices during his visit to the country. Speaking to large crowds, he highlighted the lasting impact of colonial exploitation and civil war. Opposition leader Adalberto Costa Jr. praised the Pope's message, which also addressed social and environmental concerns. Now, the visit comes amid recent deadly floods, with the pontiff offering solidarity to affected communities. Meanwhile, Austrian authorities have urged vigilance after a jar of HIPP baby food was found to contain rat poison, prompting a nationwide recall. Now, police believe the product was deliberately tampered with and warn additional contaminated jars may be in circulation. Now, the recall affects products sold in Spar stores, though the company confirmed no manufacturing defects. Similar incidents have been reported in the Czech Republic as well as Slovakia. Now, consumers are advised to return affected products and monitor children for symptoms. Let's close off here with what began as a light-hearted gift has blossomed into a thriving creative venture for a UK father, whose intentionally, quote, terrible paintings have captured hearts worldwide. Now, after going viral online, he has completed over 430 commissions from 12 countries, bringing laughter and joy to families through quirky artwork. Balancing a full-time job with his growing art business, he now spends hours painting daily. His success has funded home improvements and travel, while also inspiring workshops and school visits, proving that creativity, humor and authenticity can turn even the simplest idea into something truly rewarding. While we close up your 7 o'clock news there, we'll see what's happening again at 8. For now, here's an update on your sports.
Let's be honest, I think we all saw this coming. Let's start with our English Premier League. Tail of the tape after a busy weekend, and Erling Haaland struck twice. Well, he struck the winner, in fact, as Man City beat Arsenal 2-1, now tightening that Premier League title race at such a critical time as well. Pep Guardiola's side now just 3 points behind with a game in hand. Arsenal's hopes of ending their long wait for league glory continuing to fade, it seems. Now, let's look at the flip side of that kind of coin and get into rugby now. And the Blitzboks have finally done it. They ended their very long wait for glory in Hong Kong by winning the Hong Kong Sevens for the very first time. So the boys produced a commanding performance in that final. The crush Los Pumas 35-7. Finally conquering one of the most prestigious tournaments in the world in Sevens rugby. And it's now their 4th win on the bounce. With 2 rounds left to go, well, I think they're going to definitely have a shot. Now let's get into some local cricketing action as Laura Wolfart and Sinead Lewis starred for the Proteas women as they cruised to an 8-wicket win over India's women in Durban. Chasing just 148, the pair laid a superb foundation, while Chloe Trion and Nonkula Lekom Klaba, they shone with the ball in hand. Well done, ladies. Now we can get back into our clay court tennis as Arthur Fields. He powered past Andrei Rublev to win the Barcelona Open and now lift his first title since 2024. The 21-year-old secured his 4th ATP crown and 3rd on clay, showing some great composure in what was a tense second-set tiebreak to seal what will be for him a very memorable victory. I think you can see in those pictures just how much it meant. We'll touch on those headlines again in about an hour or so. Right now, let's see if there's anything to report on out on the roads.
Well, thank you, Gray. There is indeed one incident to report on out in Cape Town and Athlone, where there's heavy congestion on the N2 inbound, and that's at Jace Gerwel Drive on the M7. Now, commuters should expect delays as traffic continues to build in the area, and road conditions are, of course, wet and slippery, so motorists are urged to reduce speed, increase their following distance, and, of course, drive with caution. That is where we leave your roads for now. We'll check in with traffic again at 8. Let's get into your weather. Getting started now in Polokwane. On this Monday, you'll start your day under partly cloudy skies with afternoon showers expected. Now, temperatures begin at 18 but peaks at 29 as your high. Then looking ahead, expect mostly cloudy and wet conditions with rain chance around 40%. We head into Klerksdorp next, where you can prepare for a thundery start to your day with a slight 10% chance of rain. Temperatures begin at 13 degrees, but it does reach a high of 23. Now, cloudy and wet conditions continue into tomorrow. Now, the rain chances do increase to 40% come Tuesday. And then out in Pretoria, expect partly cloudy skies with afternoon thunderstorms with a 35% chance of rain. Temperatures range from a cool 16 and increases 10 degrees to hit 26 as your high. Now, wet weather does set in from tomorrow with a 70% chance of rain. Moving on into Johannesburg next, where cloudy skies will dominate your day. There will be morning showers at a 35% chance of rain. Our temperatures start at 13, peaking at 22 degrees. And then as we look ahead, cloudy and wet conditions do persist, with rain averaging around 35% over the next couple of days. And out in Mbombela, mostly cloudy conditions are expected for this Monday. Temperatures climb from a cool 18 degrees into a hot 31. Now, rainy conditions do continue on with a 60% chance of rain tomorrow and a 65% chance of rain on Wednesday. Let's move on into the beautiful Bloemfontein now, where it's all about those scattered thunderstorms as to what you can expect today. That will be accompanied by gentle westerly winds. Our temperatures do rise from a chilly 7 and then increase to a high of 19. Partly cloudy conditions do dominate your week with a 40% chance of rain on Friday. Heading closer to the coastline now, we're in Richards Bay, where cloudy skies will be what you wake up to this morning, and it will clear as the day does progress. Our temperatures range from a warm 21 to a very warm 28 degrees. It will feel more like 30, so do be prepared. And looking ahead, cloudy and wet conditions do persist. Heading out into Durban next, cloudy conditions also start your day on before clearing as the day progresses. Temperatures begin at a low of 19 and increase to 27. Now, you can expect cloudy and rainy conditions to continue throughout until Thursday with a 70% chance of rain by midweek. Out in Mthatha, partly cloudy day lies ahead with a gentle southwesterly wind. Temperatures rise from 11 to 26. Now, over the next few days, do expect partly cloudy conditions with temperatures ranging from the high teens to the mid-20s. We head into Cradock next, where you can expect scattered thunderstorms with steady wind from the northwest. Now, your temperatures move from a brisk 4 degrees to a comfortable 20. Sunny conditions will follow through before rain returns a bit later on into the week. And then Oberga, it's your turn next. Out in GQ, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a westerly wind this time around at around 31 kilometers per hour. Now, you can expect temperatures to range from 10 to 21 degrees. Partly sunny skies go into the week with temperatures in the low to mid-20s. From GQ to gorgeous George, let's see what's going down on your side of town. Well, it's mostly sunny conditions that will dominate your day with strong westerly winds. Temperatures rise from a brisk 9 to 19 as your high. And looking ahead, partly cloudy and wet conditions develop with a 45% chance of rain tomorrow. And then out in the mother city in the wet Cape Town, it's mostly cloudy and wet conditions that will persist with strong northwesterly winds. Temperatures range from a cool 12 and set at a high of 17. It's going to be a cold day ahead, so do prepare yourselves, and then a sunnier week follows, although rain is likely tomorrow, sitting at a 70% chance. Then let's see what's happening out in Sutherland, where a rainy day lies ahead for you with westerly winds at around 24 kilometers per hour. Temperatures range from a brisk 1 degree to a chilly 10 as your high. Now, for the week, conditions remain partly cloudy, with temperatures staying below 20 degrees until Friday. That brings us to Kimberley, where isolated thunderstorms are expected with a gentle southwesterly wind. Temperatures, well, they do range between 7 and 19. Now, warmer temperatures in the low 20s to return in the upcoming days, but there is still a 40% chance of rain on Thursday. That brings us to Uppington with a bright and sunny day that is on the cards for you. By sunny, we use that a bit generously because your day starts at 6 degrees and increases to 19. Now, partly sunny conditions do continue in the week with a 45% chance of rain expected on Thursday, leading into a wet weekend. Well, all of those temperatures around the country brings us into our sunrise view of this hour. But earlier on, we saw the Eastern Cape, and now it's time for Gauteng to stand up, specifically out in Johannesburg. Sharon from Robertsham has got in touch with this gorgeous morning view. Just straight from the parking lot, she said, have you ever seen a sunrise morning view like this? And Sharon, I don't believe we have. You've done a fantastic job, and thank you for capturing your morning so beautifully. 23 degrees is what you can expect on your side of town out in Joburg. But if you think you possibly could do better than Sharon or Keith, you have one more opportunity at 8 o'clock. So snap away and send that picture through to this number. It is 063 036 9649. We look forward to seeing what you have for us.
I like that. That photo is kind of like a proof of life to the world. Just get outside your door, take a photo, and let us know that you're okay and the world is going to be okay and the sun, yes, is going to come out. Well, we are looking at not just our sun, but all suns in the galaxy because Super Mario Galaxy is here. How excited, Mr. Grant Hines, are you about this movie? Have you seen it yet?
I'm extremely... No, I have not seen it.
Ooh.
I'm very excited. My daughter loves the first movie, and I thought the first movie was actually really cool.
Okay.
Much to...
And he's
a
got
lot of
very
people's-
high standards, hey, when it comes to these sorts of things.
I just, I wanted to take me back to what it felt like being a kid again. That's what I want.
And that's the power of Super Mario. In fact, at the moment, I would imagine all social spaces blowing up just a little bit, and with good reason. So we've asked Grant to step in to take us through what's trending in TikTok and such things, and with a bit of a gaming spin. Then in honor of Super Mario Galaxy, we are making a Galaxy smoothie bowl for breakfast. For you. It does, and it looks exactly like we are describing it, and you get to make it after this. We'll see you now. Welcome back, you beauties. Not that we should need to introduce him again, but we love him so much, so we're going to do it anyway. Grant Hines is a South African tech personality, a content creator, and obviously one of our favourite family members here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, known for making the digital world simple, exciting, easier to understand, a bit more accessible.
And I thank you for that, Grant. From the latest gadgets to gaming, but also innovation, he really just brings tech to life in a way that connects with everybody. So Grant, welcome back and thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
There was a question about your hair. I don't know if Graham asked you.
No. Oh.
No?
Will you go back? Are you going to colour your hair again?
I would like to. I'm just, I'm in a very cool, chilled space of my life right
I
now.
like that.
So, you know.
No, you're looking good, dude.
Yeah.
People don't realize when you see somebody with coloured hair, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of work.
Consistency,
Especially,
yeah.
when it's blonde and you have to colour the blonde all the time. Anyway, we love the chilled Grant, we love the chilled dad, we love the chilled vibe. You've made tech feel so accessible, and I appreciate that because sometimes it can feel overwhelming, especially for people sitting on the sidelines. So what kind of sparked your passion for tech for those of you that haven't been on your journey?
Well, like, I love technology. I'm a very passionate person, and I'm quite enthusiastic about a lot of things. And one of those things is what technology has the capacity to unlock for all of us. We have, and I look at my family, and I look at the problems that technology essentially solves, and I get really excited about that. But the biggest hurdle for especially a lot of South Africans and people that are watching the show, and for the people around me, is that people don't quite get it. So they don't understand.
Where do we even begin?
Yeah, where do you, it's just overwhelming. All these things are lots of big numbers. It feels like a big in-group where like all these secrets are held here. And I go like, no, it needs to be unlocked for everybody. The sooner like a kid gets on board with understanding how like RAM and storage works or graphics cards, the better they turn out. And in my early jobs, my early careers, all the CEOs that I worked with were people where their parents had given them technology relatively early.
They had access to it.
And they learnt.
That being said, I'll get onto that piece of technology that you're sitting on right now that's got you excited, but I'm interested in this journey with you and your gorgeous daughter, with Jamie. How is this playing out? Because there was never going to be a day that you were going to restrict that journey, but you have to control it. You know better than anyone else where she is going. So what does that look like for you guys? Yeah, so it's very interesting. We were walking this very fine rope, like tightrope, where technology is very exciting and interesting, but a lot of technology that is managed by corporates is dangerous, and they want to keep you engaged, and they want to keep you preoccupied, and they have no invested interest in you being smarter and better off.
For your well-being.
And your well-being. And that side of technology is very accessible. A lot of parents struggle to keep their kids away from that side of technology.
You've opened that door, unfortunately. Yeah.
So a lot of parents are probably watching this going like, I can't not keep a phone away from my kid. Like, what's happening to their brains? And unfortunately, a lot of it's actually quite negative, and it's due to the way that the software is being designed, and it's not there for our best interests. So we are walking this tightrope of going, we have to, manage the kind of technology that Jamie's got access to, and also understand what parts of that technology are negative, because not all of it's bad.
Yeah, and it's the content therein. It's not necessarily the modality. It can just be what's accessible there. But again, it starts with the parents educating ourselves. But then you get to unlock beautiful moments. And I would imagine when you do get excited, I suppose Jamie is just as excitable as you. Let's take a little look at what this ecosystem looks like at home. Absolutely gorgeous. But I think all of us do struggle with this notion of kind of introducing tech to our little ones. But let's take a look at how it looks in the Hines household.
You're the best, Dad.
You good? Does it feel good?
Yes. We are just hunters skateboarding to school.
Skateboarding hunters.
Yes, skateboarding.
Interesting.
Oh, good. Hi. We are hunters. I got the 1 point.
You got a point?
Yeah. I'm finding any bugs on the road. And I was. Hello, doggy. I'm a hunter that looks for bugs. But then you are that bombs that friendly dinosaurs. And but then mommy is a hunter at my home finding beautiful rainbow birds. adults don't have super bums, but babies have super bums. You know that?
What?
Babies have super bums.
Babies have super bums?
Babies.
What are you talking about? Super
I'm
bums.
talking about babies.
It's say the darndest thing.
Listen, sometimes we've all got super bums, man. I hope that's what you're going to carry into your day. That is just the sweetest thing I think that we
Stop it. Everybody's ovaries are shaking right now. That's adorable.
Just gorgeous,
I was thinking, I mean, you guys are both parents, and you can't deny technology from your kids because then they're going to be behind their peers. So it is almost that balance that you have to strike.
I think the thing that technology unlocks is a way of thinking.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's problem solving. Yes.
Nice.
And a lot of parents don't realize it makes problem solving fun. And there are so many ways that we can do that by introducing technology. I think one of the best ways is if you can find scrap like computers. That's what my dad did. My dad did a job once when I was a kid at Vincent Pallotti Hospital, and they stripped out all their old telephones.
Sure.
And I was like 10, 11, and he just came with a whole bunch of those old analog wind-up telephones, and he's like, they just gave these to me, and I made a telephone system between my brother's room and my room so we could talk to each other, and I was doing cool stuff. I had friends that, like, I had a lot of nerdy friends at school.
Yeah.
They would come over, and we would just like be wiring up like things.
Figuring it out
and breaking it and going to the electronic stores. The kids have it so good these days. There's so many options.
I was going to say, mind you, before the internet too, probably.
Yeah, no, way before the internet. We had to like hear what people had to do and just test things out, like what is positive and negative, like, and how does that work? And that's kind of unlocked my interests in technology. And kids have that potential to play. And if your kids are playing with technology and breaking things and learning things and doing that and problem solving, that is the way to do it. The rails that they put you on, like on social media, like on TikTok and Instagram, those are the bad things. Those are the things where they throw you into an ecosystem and they want you to stay locked in and engaged. But if you are busy, self-hosting your own library at home, or the son is like a little bit of a brain whiz coming up with cool ideas and trying to build them, encourage it. Don't make fun of them. Don't tell them that they're nerds. Like, they're going to rule the world one day, and you're giving them the tools and empowering them to do it.
And maybe we're learning that lesson in spades right now by who is ruling the world right now and what sort of personal and emotive. Exactly.
Just make sure they're good people.
I was going to say, maybe the kind of journeys that informed where they have gotten to, that's where we missed a step. Not the technology, but the emotion and the motivation, the passion and purpose driving that technology. Thank you for being that window into such a beautiful world. We're gonna keep him around just to play some games.
And give him a smoothie. Don't worry, we got you covered. Now, every day in Mzansi could be Care Double Payday when you, of course, play Daily Lotto, and that is for an estimated 350,000 Rand jackpot. And then you get the new Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot today.
That's a nice plus. So go and get your tickets in store, online, nationallottery.co.za, using their mobile app, using your own cell phone banking app. And if you've forgotten already in the last 3 seconds, like Grant and I, if you have that kind of attention span, you can go onto the Expresso social media pages. We will keep it there always, so you've got no excuses. Put yourself in line to win big with your Daily Lotto, estimated at 350,000 Rand, and then the brand new Daily Lotto Plus, 150,000 Rand thrown into the hat. Bonus.
Bonus, bonus. I love that. Okay, so we did promise a smoothie that looks like a galaxy, and Grant's getting very excited, so we're going to throw ourselves into the kitchen on the other side of this. Well, welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast show, and we all know that finding your perfect foundation shade isn't always as easy as it seems. Now, many of us wearing the wrong color without even knowing it. And our girl Ayanda Gitabete visited Woolworths Beauty out in Sandton City in Johannesburg to discover their expert shade matching services, but also their tips on how you can help every single woman glow with confidence. So let's have a look.
Today, I am popping into Woolworths Sandton City to explore all things foundation, from finding the perfect shade to discovering the tips and tools for that flawless finish. I'm really excited to see how Woolworths Beauty makes it easier for us to look our best. Now, as you see, I am barefaced, so join me as the Woolworths team glamorifies me. Hello, hello.
Hello, welcome to the W counter in Woolworths Sandton. I'm Avusha. Please do have a seat.
Thank you very much. Avusha, today I'd really like to get a foundation match, but I know how important skin prep is as well. My only issue is that my skin is very sensitive. I'm not sure if you can help me with products that align with that.
So the new range that we just launched, Pocket Jewel, that is ideal for someone with sensitivity, as you mentioned, that being a concern of yours. So we'll start off with our Pocket Jewel Super Serum, and then we'll follow that with our Day Cream. So it's got an SPF 25, so it's ideal under your foundation. So we want skin to still skin, merged with makeup, so we just want a flawless finish. So this also just helps to marry your foundation perfectly. Smooths out. You could also use this in place as a night cream or as a moisturizer.
Oh, Avusha, that feels and smells lovely.
I know, right?
Can you please tell me a bit about your in-store foundation matching services? How does that work exactly?
So I'm going to pick out a few shades and we'll just have a dialogue on what kind of foundation I think would suit you best and what you really like.
So I'm a makeup girly through and through. So if I'm wearing makeup, I want people to know that I'm wearing makeup, but I'm looking for a matte finish. So what would you suggest?
So I am going to recommend our Longwear Max Cover Foundation. It gives you a soft matte finish. So I think that would be ideal for you. So I'm going to swatch 3 different shades. So we'll go with the one that's closest to your skin tones, shade Ginger. Second shade I'm going to try is Mocha. Third shade is Truffle. I'm comfortable with this shade.
As am I. Completely agree with that. We found my shade.
Awesome. Truffle it is.
Truffle it is.
I'm going to start off with Cocoa Bear. So I like to go in with a brush, soften up your shade and spread it out. So we'll always make sure we end our foundation underneath the chin, jawline, because we don't want it to be 2 different shades. We want you to be even tone, flowing, going down into the neck. I'm going to go in with a concealer. So I would like to go with the shade Cocoa. So we'll always just do a little bit of a dab on the inner. Awesome. So I'm just doing finishing touches on your lips. So this is the latest to our catalog. It's our lip tint with peptides in. I like to always do a liner with this and fill in the inner lip. Please close your eyes for me.
Oh, I feel beautiful. I love the way that I look. Thank you so much for making me gorgeous.
Awesome. Thank you.
In Woolworths, we have a variety of different types of foundations. One that you can wear that looks like no makeup, just on your face. One that has got the dewy, glowy finish, and that's our Glow Up foundation. We also have foundations that you can build up, foundations that you can also elevate from a day to a morning look. So imagine you were in the office in the morning, you've got an event that you're attending in the evening, you can only just build up that foundation. You don't have to clean your entire face, and it gives you a night look. So my personal favorite is the Time Defying foundation, and the reason I love this foundation is that it's lightweight. You can build it, but it doesn't get too heavy. I also love it because it's formulated with vitamin E, which is an antioxidant, and so it's creating that nice protective skin barrier.
Every flawless look begins at Woolworths Beauty. From everyday natural looks to your full glam finishes, Woolworths Beauty has every foundation for every style and every skin tone type. So pop into your nearest store for pro expert tips and your perfect foundation match.
And as per usual, Yanda looks absolutely stunning with and without makeup, but of course a little bit of glow goes a long way. And we want you, Mzansi, to glow with confidence every single day. From everyday natural looks to full-on glam, Woolworths Beauty has the perfect foundation just for you. So go ahead and visit your nearest Woolworths Beauty store for that expert advice and also personalized in-store shade matching.
We want a little bit of magic in our studio. Why Super Mario Galaxy, the movie? We absolutely love delving into all of the history and the fun, the nostalgia, but it's also given us quite a nice mode to get creative in the kitchen. So we are trying to emulate as many, I think, creative points as we can, and this breakfast bowl looks amazing. It's got luster powder. It is actually sparkling like stars. We are going to head to the stars, inspired by our Super Mario Galaxy, the movie. And obviously this Galaxy smoothie bowl is all about the drama, the deep cosmic colors, and yes, a little bit of sparkle. It looks like a nebula in a bowl, if you can see it there, actually packed with antioxidant-rich blueberries and bananas to keep your energy levels just in orbit. And we've got the beautiful acai berry making an appearance there.
Oh, I love some acai.
I've never tried it before, believe it or not. South American berry, superfood. We're going to introduce it, but we've got the blueberries there.
We do. We're familiar with those.
Are you a smoothie bowl kind of a person?
Love a smoothie bowl.
Really?
We'll take it over a smoothie any day because you can put things on top of it.
It's crunchy. It becomes an event,
texture.
right? So we are on the smoothie component here.
Okay. Open that up.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to pop everything in. We have got
These
our
are frozen.
frozen blueberries. Love
We're
it.
going to add a beautiful creaminess
And
to
the
it.
color is just going to explode. So Chef Jay was telling us that in a powdered form, the acai berry actually has a beautiful pink color. So
Ooh.
it kind of works as a food colorant in the sense. We're going to get it from the blueberries here, but it's a superfood, antioxidants, just so rich. And this, we've got the kind of pulp to fortify things a little bit more, but optional. You can put in or not. And then we've got
You
a
don't
little bit
want to
of
do too
almond
much milk also because
Okay.
you want it to be
thick.
sturdy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so
I like
let's
See,
start
you are
there.
learning.
Learning, this
How
is my
far-
spillion.
Oh, that's
This is
I'm
what I
saying.
love to do.
How far we've come that we don't just race ahead.
Sorry, what were you saying?
What? Sorry, hey?
Wait, I felt
See, that's
something
how a
on me.
work marriage works, okay? You just got to know when to listen and when to turn up the volume.
That looks
Wow,
good.
that looks gorgeous, man.
That looks really
Super
good.
beautiful, and you really
stop.
are so on it. Sorry, that looks like the toughest lid ever. Okay, there we go. And it's got some pourability as well, hey?
Nice.
So we're going to just...
You could even freeze your bananas and it would also become extra creamy.
And please don't waste or throw away bananas. If you've got
Ever.
slightly browner bananas, they obviously they go up the glycemic index, so you can
Right.
access that sugar quicker the browner it is. But don't waste it. For smoothies and things like that, a frozen banana, it just works.
Or a
And
muffin.
of course, they like sweeter once they've been, they've gone brown a little bit. There we go. You're just going to chill. You know what I'm going to do? Just because
It needs to be washed anyway.
you've got to clean up after every meal. You just have to. Okay, so now the fun part. So we're each
Yeah.
going to have a skewer. So I'm going to
What's
dollop.
that?
It's just yogurt. Which we've put some food color in.
Oh, I love
So we're going to just put a
that.
blob there.
Nice.
How cool is this?
And then can we swirl them?
Yeah, just...
Oh, sorry, I'm jumping.
No,
ahead.
that's
I'm
the
so
role
excited.
you play in this kitchen, is you just keep us moving forward.
Wow.
Okay, and then
Okay, but you're going to
gonna-
have to show me how to swirl it first.
I think it's like tie-dye vibes, hey? So we just go for it.
Let's go.
Just...
Oh, yes. You know what? It is starting to look like the
You've got to
Milky
make
Way.
that noise as well, hey? As you do it.
I see Orion's belt. I see Earth over
that.
there. Saturn, Jupiter.
The three sisters pointing. Look at that. Wah, wah.
Beautiful. And then what have you done
Okay,
with the
please.
coconuts?
I've put actual gold and diamonds on it. This is luster powder, okay? It's so called because it gives it an actual luster. It's edible, of course. We've got the gold on our granola.
Beautiful.
I want your kids to have cereal. Just make it out of
Just
gold.
make it gold.
And they'll be fine.
This is so beautiful.
You are showing the hand of a very seasoned smoothie bowl maker.
Yeah, you were
The way-
supposed to do it there.
Oh, no, I was going for diametrically opposed.
Oh, I see you. It's actually like a crescent
Balance.
moon.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Right?
Hey, that's very exciting. And now we get to glow like little fairies for the rest
Stardust.
of the day. Very, very, very
We
cool.
can even
And
use
you
some
know
bubbles.
it is going to be super, super healthy. Now, you tell me your kids are not going to chow this Galaxy smoothie bowl after they've had their hand in making it like that. That's so exciting, so delicious. Let's have a little taste.
You've got a spoon? That one's got a bit of acai on it as well.
I'm going to try another spoon. It's the way you say it with such passion, acai, like it's been used
That's what they
in
say on TikTok.
warrior rituals for the last 10,000 years.
Mm.
I'm going for a bit of everything.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of texture. I will say, the banana is making itself known.
And you need it, because to up the sweetness, the banana's lekker. I would gooi a bit of honey, probably, just to add a little bit more sweetness, but it is great.
It tastes like Grant Hines would love this.
Well, he's going to have a job to do, but it's not critiquing our food, thankfully. He is going to review a game. You know, we're going to be getting behind the wheel of Mario Kart, because we have to, because Mario Bros, the movie.
Exactly, Mario. And we also go behind the scenes for the Car and Car Festival that's coming up. And we want you to stick around, maybe make the smoothie bowl. In the meantime, we'll see you just now.
It's going to fill you up.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we continue to get excited about the new Super Mario Galaxy movie. It's hitting our screens, lots of excitement there, but added to that, a renewed excitement around one of gaming's most iconic characters. And while the story plays out on the big screen, Mario Kart World keeps that world very much alive in a way fans can jump into themselves, and your lounge is transformed. Our gaming guru, Grant Hines, joins us with his honest opinion, because when you play Mario Kart, it must be a vibe in the lounge, right?
It is.
The room must transform because everybody's involved.
Yes, it does. I want you to play with me.
I will definitely play with you. We're actually going to have a showdown, so I'm hoping that I can beat Carissa. I have a feeling she's going to be really good at this. So we are, and don't laugh, because she just has that way about her. She just tackles things. So give us the skinny, my friend.
Okay.
Are you happy? You've had a chance to sink your teeth a little bit. Is it standing up?
I am. There was a lot of word at the beginning when this game came out that it was, ooh, shibbit. That it was...
your super butt. Your super butt is playing the game. Yeah, your super bum.
Was going to be a little bit like underwhelming, but they actually, I really feel after playing it for quite some time now that they have nailed it.
Oh,
so it's obviously the big difference is that it's Mario World as opposed to Mario Kart 9. So it's Mario Kart World as opposed to Mario Kart 9, which means there's a big open world components to it, which doesn't really make a lot of sense, I think, but it kind of marks the new chapter for Mario. It's on a Switch 2. It's not on the previous Switches, so the original Switch and the OLED. But it's got everything that you kind of want inside a Mario Kart.
What is that? If you sorry, excuse me interjecting there, but what sets a Mario Kart as a racing kind of package aside?
You actually said it as we started this thing. It creates vibe in the house.
in the room, yeah.
And there are different difficulty levels. So this is actually the game that I've been using to kind of let Jamie get into the world of gaming. So I bought these controllers that are like additions that make it feel like that you are steering the car. It goes by itself automatically. You can obviously do the drift to get it to go. And then this left trigger over here, which is the SL button on a Switch, it gives you your power-ups. But you don't need to know all those things in order to race while it is just going.
Because this should be accessible. You want people, this is kind of an entry-level game, but it's also a game you can spend 9 hours playing on the trot and kind of sink your teeth into. Is this accessible? Is this the kind of game anyone can pick up and play?
Yes, so I've created the settings in such a way that it is accessible and it is pick up and play, but it can get very complicated. And people that know, who play a lot of like competitive Mario Kart and who are at home, if you know people in your life, you can make this game as difficult as you'd like, or at least as like rewarding as you'd like to play.
I was thinking back in the day, you would play with 3 lives, and that's it. And then once that life was gone, you're back to the beginning, baby. All my trauma is coming back to me now, playing Super Mario on the Game Boy. And you would go for hours and lose it all. I'm thinking kids just don't understand.
Yeah, there was no save
the pain
games.
of loss. We didn't have the memory back then to be able to
but
save
it's made us better people.
Exactly.
It's made us better people. Kids do not know.
Exactly, the pain of it. No, what I love about this is it always meant chaos. And whether that was in a sick room, waiting, I remember at school, like how many hours I passed on the Game Boy.
Did you have this at your school?
No. Well, there were some rich kids coming to school, but no, it was, I think, probably on one of the first iterations of Game Boy that ever came out. And I was sick for 2 weeks straight with some bronchial thing in the middle of the Midlands at my boarding school, and a kid whipped out a Game Boy, and it was never the same after that. I'm so glad that this was the game that introduced me to it. I can still remember, though, the energy it creates. Is this going to live up to that chaos in the lounge? What does your house look like when the game comes on?
Like, it's awesome because you can have like up to 4 players like racing, right? If you've got enough controllers, and then so it goes split screen like that, which is obviously a lot of fun, right? It's a very competitive game if you want it to be, and it's a very simple concept. It's a racing game, right? You go from point A to point B. It's not a simulated racing game. It is a kart racer, which means it thrives on being arcadey and lots of absurd fun. And if you watch the original Mario Brothers film, you'll remember there's a whole scene that's dedicated to Mario Kart.
It's a part of the storyline.
And it's just so much fun to get to know all the characters of the Mario universe.
Can Jamie do it yet? Can she kind of race?
Yeah, she can. And that's the thing. I'm trying to teach her, like, firstly, how interacting with technology works. So here's a game controller, and you can steer, and it's doing what you want. And then when she starts getting more familiar with the control sets, I can start introducing, like, this is how you drift, and this is how you use your abilities. And then when she's older, I can go like, cool, we're gonna switch off the auto accelerate, and you're gonna have to manually accelerate.
And by then she'll probably understand that, or she'll just say, "Don't worry, Dad, my super bum will get me across the line."
Or hopefully her friends will be coming around and playing games at our house. And that's also one of the things that, like, Jess and I are really excited about as parents, is having the games at our house also means that, like, winters and so on, all the kids are just going to be hanging out with us, so we'll know where she's at.
Exactly.
Right? And looking after her.
And you'll know what she's doing.
And we'll know what she's doing. And it's local multiplayer, which means that she's not going to be playing with strangers online. She's going to be playing with her friends in the lounge, and we can hear them talking. We can bring them something to eat, and we can, like, I can get on with some work in another room and, like, hear what's happening, which is really cool.
Okay, so that being said, you've kind of done a soft sell here, like this is the easiest game on the planet to play. What do I need to know to be able to beat Carissa? Is all I really want to know.
All you need to know is just how do you steer a car with your steering wheel? Okay. This is up, though. So just, okay, actually, no, turn it around. Okay, maybe this is, turn it around.
What do you mean? Like
just let the controller face you.
Oh, this way, there we go. Go. Ha ha. Am I even upside down?
Yeah, we are.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, just to let you know, you're on that side. You're on that side.
Are you sure?
You are Princess Rosalina.
I don't think I am. I think I'm Mario.
No. I know you think that, but look. I've given you the wrong controller.
Wow.
I am beating you. Do you want to swap controllers so I give you a bit of a chance?
I like my hair like this. I won't lie. It's really good. Okay.
So now
I'm just going on my. Now that I know I can rail slide.
You've gone through your K53.
Exactly.
Okay. Sweet. So now make sure that. Wow, you're skateboarding.
I don't know if I'm in the lead or if I'm behind everyone, but
you can jump off of that.
And I'm going to do it.
By pressing the right trigger.
Okay. I don't even know if I've got the thing on the right.
You don't.
There we go.
Okay, with K53, it's 10 and 2.
There we go.
So you keep 10 and 2.
There we go. Wait.
So you don't
Look at that. Boink, boink.
If you do that, if you do that,
you guys,
the car has an accident.
Boink.
I'm just going to stay back here with you.
Okay. Oh, Carissa, you are going
just
down.
So you know how Mario Kart works, if you drift by pressing the right trigger, that will give you a bit of a speed boost. So you do a little bit of drift, and then you let go, and then you do a bit of speed boost.
Oh,
so it's about navigating corners.
I nailed that. Okay, this is great. Okay, Carissa, you are going down, my friend.
You are running last at the moment.
I know, but I'm jumping and I've got a bomb to shoot at someone. I'm going to shoot
He's talking big, hey, for...
Shoot the bomb.
For someone...
Oh, there we go.
Well, okay, yeah, no might...
Okay. Now who's coming
that I'll
last?
have, but we'll definitely let time be the judge of that. Good luck with your game against Grant. For now, though, let's turn our eyes upon the Kart because for 24 years, ABSA has been woven into the fabric of one of South Africa's most iconic cultural celebrations. And this year, of course, is no different. We go behind the scenes at the Klein Karoo National Arts Festival 2026, where Ayandas experienced a vibrant fusion of community, of creativity, and unmistakable Klein Karoo spirit coming alive in the most unforgettable way. Let's dive right in.
From the heart of the Klein Karoo to a celebration of 30 years of creativity, today we are at Kart with ABSA, where art, culture and community come to life. It's bold, it's vibrant and it's bursting with creativity. Francois, today the Klein Karoo Arts Festival is celebrating its 30th year and ABSA has been with the brand for 24 years. How important is this milestone for the brand?
This is absolutely a fantastic opportunity again for us to be here. It's our 24th year sponsoring the Kart as a named sponsor. And it's a privilege to be part of this journey with the Kart every single year. Our partnership with the Kart is more than just a sponsorship. It's an investment into arts and culture and the people of South Africa. And it's wonderful to see the vibrant energy and people coming together at this festival.
ABSA goes far and beyond banking. They're about enriching our lives and sharing our stories. And they showed that to us today by supporting artists on stage, by giving them a platform where they can sing, where they can show us their talents and really resonate their story through their art for us. And they are here supporting vendors that are out here selling food. They're doing so much more outside of banking, and that's why we love ABSA so much.
I opened with my show yesterday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was a wonderful experience because the audience was marvelous. They were there. They were so quiet. It's a show that needs people to listen very intently and really absorb, and they did. So it was wonderful.
Talk about convenience. Who would have thought of a bank on wheels? It's amazing to know that I can have fun at a festival and fix my small banking issues when I want to.
And I think for us as a band at a festival to have shows that is free for the public to come and watch, it's such a great, it puts so much value to what we can give. And yeah, I just feel grateful for, in first place, a space where there's aircon in this like warm, friggin', it's very warm here this week. But yeah, also just a place for people to come together and like meet new people and for us to meet new fans. Grateful.
It's incredible of ABSA that they support the arts. I hope all the other companies will also see that there's really, it's an Afrikaans festival, but nowadays there's a lot of English and other cultures involved in the festival. But ABSA, what is that old saying, put your money where your mouth is, and that's what ABSA is doing all the time. So we're very privileged and lucky that they support the arts, because I mean it's so important to us and to the audience and to all the people that's here at the festival.
You know, it's so important because you look at these investments into big major sponsorship properties like this, like arts and culture, and then it's also about leaving a lasting impact. And we do this through the social investment, through veggie gardens, through financial inclusion, literacy, and just putting food on the table, because what's the use of actually having an impact as a corporate and you can't bring something and leave something behind as good as this to the community.
What an incredible ending to Ga, where every moment, every performance and every voice truly matters. What a beautiful reminder that this festival is about connection and celebrating what makes us unique. For now, goodbye until the next one.
Oh, it is so evident that ABSA's impact goes far beyond just the arts, uplifting communities by really creating platforms, and that is for the necessary stories to be told and inspiring us all to build a stronger future together.
All right, as you can see, we are coming to grips with our, oh, there we go. I leveled up, I got a mushroom. And I think I'm Princess Rosalina here, and Carissa, I think, is fearing. Oh, I ran straight into a gigantic metal ball with spikes on.
All I'm saying is that I came 17th when I played, and you're sitting at 24, so...
I'm 24.
Oh, you're 24!
I'll bet I did take the controller from Zoe, so I think she might have got us, yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
so
Are you doing?
I'm doing
I'm
this
flying.
next.
Okay.
You kind of gave me an idea.
Okay, I want to see what you're capable of.
Who am I? The one on the left?
Yeah, you're Mario.
And you said if I press this left one, I fly.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you use your power-ups. Now you've got a bomb. You can become a bomb.
Oh, I can become a bomb.
Which just means you go, there we go,
Oh my gosh,
All the way as far as you can. Let's go, let's speed
And I'm
boost.
collecting coins.
Come on,
So that means jump 12th, 23rd. Let's go.
Let's go, Mario.
Look,
All right.
Rosalina is winning.
Oh.
I'm not just winning, I'm jumping up and doing
Yes,
mic
I'm
drops
doing
and
wheeze
things.
on the side.
You
All
need
right.
to look. I
The
think
ultimate showdown
he's
happens
going up to
after
11th
this.
place.
All right,
so,
I'll keep
Hey,
practicing.
come on.
We're going to take the quickest of breaks. Let me grab this question mark, and we'll be right back after this.
I want a mushroom. Give me my mushroom.
I got a mushroom.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, excuse us being absorbed in the TV, but that's what you want when we are playing Super Mario, because Super Mario Kart demands the whole room's focus. And of course, in lieu of Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy, the movie that's just come out, we are very excited about the game, and we are putting ourselves through our paces. Literally, Carissa and I are going to take each other on in Super Mario Kart World.
I'm Toad, you're Wiggly.
I'm Wiggly.
Right
I'm a whole worm on a...
3.
Okay, and we don't have to accelerate this time because you've given us... Come on, Wiggly.
Move out my way.
Watching at home, we've made sure that the controls are on pretty easy. They are accelerating for themselves. They just need to be able to steer.
Oh, in the water.
I've seen how Graham does K53. It's
Exactly.
not quite accurate.
Look at that.
He's turning the whole thing all the way around. You don't want to be able to lose control.
You got to make
come on,
the sound
Toad,
effects.
you got this.
Come on, Wiggly. Oh, that's it.
Okay,
I'm
when
trying
you
some
guys have
mushrooms.
picked up a power-up crate, you are welcome. There we go. Well done, Graham. You are
got a
welcome to
power-up
press the
crate?
left.
So the left
trigger.
What I call L1 on a PS.
Yes, exactly.
Which
Which
one
one is the
look at that.
power-up crates?
There we go. There we go. You got them. You've eaten all the mushrooms. Clarissa is Toad.
Did you just
from
try
the
and
film.
turn me down?
I'm
not...
still 24th.
Whoa.
Toad would like to go
I'm
for
14th.
a swim.
Come on.
actually.
Oh. It's so beautiful.
If you guys want to level it up, when
Yeah.
you drift, you actually get a bit of a speed boost.
I'm seeing.
And you use the right trigger to drift.
Woo!
So you go like
Yes! Oh
you
my
see?
gosh, look at me!
Yes! Graham is running
I'm
down
like-
there.
I'm like-
Oh my gosh, I'm
But I've
20th.
realized-
But don't be demoralized.
I'm
It's your
like
chance to come
Zoolander.
back.
I can only turn left.
Woo! I got something.
You can't turn right?
I'm 7th now. Look.
It's because you're holding the controller. Okay.
Weird. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Like, whoa. I'm not driving with
just
Graham in a
need to-
car.
How
No,
are
don't.
your nerves handling this, dude? Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I missed a banana
I
peel.
think
really
Grant's on
worried
my
about how
side,
you-
though.
Yeah. I'm really worried about how you drive your car.
Woo!
I'm floating on water.
I drive playing music.
No, Graham's getting the right power-ups as
This
well.
is
He's
actually
super...
perfect.
I had a sneeze attack. It's the flowers making me sneeze. Oh, did
Graham
you
is
just
winning.
shoot
He
me
is
with a
coming in at
boomerang?
Oh, no.
And Clarissa is coming in 18th.
Someone just hit me with a boomerang.
See, but this is the wonder about Mario Kart. You never know what's going to happen. You can come back very easily, Clarissa. Oh, no!
That's not
You
bad.
won.
Fifth. No, yeah, you got absolutely trounced.
Don't gloat, wormy.
Go through the finish line! Clarissa.
16 is my favorite number anyway.
16 is
lucky,
your favorite
lucky
number?
16.
Yeah.
All right,
Who
Grant.
has a favorite number that's not between 0 and 10?
Come on, 16. It's the lucky number. All right. Well, the Wiggler stands to be beaten, my friend.
The Wiggler.
Shy guy.
Is that your new
He's
name?
out there. Look at him. All right. So you
The
ready, Grant?
Wiggler.
Okay,
I think you
let's
can
see
do
if you
better.
can do any better, sir.
Okay.
All right. Well
Okay.
done, Carissa. Jeez,
Clarissa,
my nerves.
are your nerves? Or you like had to stand up for
I have
yourself?
to learn how to drive again, man. It's quite a thing, eh?
Okay, let's do this. Just
All right.
jump into the next race.
Let's just do it, man. All
Okay,
right.
we're going to go to Africa.
Like that.
We're going to race in Africa.
Sure.
Apparently.
I can feel like the different hemispheres of my brain are.
You know what, Clarissa? You also chose like a 50cc. Oh no.
Whoa, whoa. Let's go. Let's go. Don't steal my question marks. Ah!
I've got no power-ups.
Oh, nice. I threw a. This might give you seasickness. Did someone throw a shell at me?
I think so, yes.
Come on. You've got to
There we
get
go.
those power-ups in, hey? That's like vitally important.
Oh yeah.
Like this
There
one.
we go.
Ooh.
You're being surrounded. You're right in front of me.
I've got a star. I'm 19.
Oh no. You're 19.
It's probably not the best. Oh, okay. Come on. I've just got stars
I'm
in
ninth.
my
I'm
eyes.
running ninth. Come, Clarissa. I'm holding us.
Or you don't want to mess with me
Somebody's
when I've got my
throwing
little
shells.
spinning mushrooms.
Yes!
Okay?
Yes!
Get a bit of
Sick.
drift there. Get a bit of drift there. Nice.
I've got to use this. Use
Come
it or
on,
lose
keep
it.
it. I got a double power up there. I have a feeling.
Third, second,
Aha.
let's go!
Oh, I
Who
just
did
got
that?
struck by lightning.
Who did that? There's an armadillo
Come
running.
on.
Come on.
Okay, I've just got to beat Carissa's credible 16th, eh?
I'm running 16. I'm running 16.
Come on. What's up?
There's a zebra.
Oh, nice moves. Nice moves. All right.
Somebody's
we're
like
into
shooting
15.
ahead of us. No!
What's the ultimate power-up? What do
Who
you
threw?
get most
Did you throw a
excited?
boomerang at me?
I'm just doing something now. I'm running with zebras. Is that meant to be happening?
Come.
Oh, I lost me power-up.
No!
Come on.
Are
just
you
be
shooting
God.
boomerangs? You
Just
shooting
be
boomerangs
God.
at me?
I am. I think I did.
You are. You're third. I'm second.
Come
You're
on,
third,
come
I'm
on,
second.
come on, Wiggly.
No. Oh no! No!
Oh, I thought that was the
I'm
last
first.
lap. Come on, Wiggly. Don't lose it, man. Okay, you get a little shell.
No.
You get a little shell.
No, you missed me.
And you get a little shell.
No! Woo! Second, fourth.
Come on, let's do something special here. What's up?
No, I fell off the map.
What's up?
No, I'm running 9th. 10.
I'm still waving at you. What's up? Come on, Wiggly.
I don't want to talk
Little
about
Wiggly,
it.
you're never going to
It's
live this
very
down,
embarrassing.
ever.
No!
Ever. Wiggly. I think I even had a little
I think
shell
you've
left to
got-
give you.
you've got me, Graham.
Come on, Wiggles. You got this, kid. Oh!
You got me too.
Oh, someone's going to be eating humble pie for breakfast.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
Oh, is it?
This
Who's
might be
gonna
the
be the one
least
eating humble pie for
professional
breakfast?
I've ever been on air, but let's try and do something. Ladies and gentlemen,
Third, fourth.
the big news this morning, Graham Richards beat Grant Hines
but just
in
one.
any game
Just
ever.
one. Just one.
But I think that does give us the perfect lead into the actual news. Let's see what's been happening in the wide world out there before I get into the sport. Come on, Wiggler.
Wow. Wow. Breaking news. Wiggler came before Grant. That's insane. Well done, Graham. Good game. But now, though, it has just gone 8 o'clock, which means it's time for the real news. Let's get into your national news headlines, where the Minister of Basic Education has extended the public comment period on the draft history curriculum and assessment policy statements for grades 4 to 12 by the 30 days, citing heightened public interest. Now, the department emphasized that the extension reflects an open process with no predetermined outcomes. Now, stakeholders are encouraged to engage meaningfully and submit input via official channels before the new deadline of the 19th of May. And that's with public participation expected to significantly shape the final curriculum framework. In other national news, suspended Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Police Department Deputy Chief Brigadier Julius Mkwanazi is set to appear in the Boksburg's Magistrates Court following his arrest by the SAPS Madlanga task team. Now, he will appear alongside another senior municipal official, both facing charges including fraud, corruption and defeating the ends of justice. Now, his arrest follows testimony at the Madlanga Commission involving alleged links to criminal activity. Authorities remain, or at least maintain, the arrests are unrelated to ongoing IPID investigations or commission proceedings. In your international news making headlines, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has criticized the United States, describing its actions as provocative and unlawful during ongoing tensions. In a call with Pakistan's Prime Minister, he accused Washington of bullying behavior and undermining negotiations. Pezeshkian warned that U.S. rhetoric has heightened distrust among Iranian officials, raising concerns about the reliability of future diplomatic engagements and the possibility of repeated breakdowns in negotiations between the two countries. Meanwhile, Pope Leo XIV has called on Angolan authorities to address inequality and move away from extractive economic practices during his visit to the country. Now, speaking to large crowds, he highlighted the lasting impact of colonial exploitation as well as civil war. Opposition leader Adalberto Costa Jr. praised the Pope's message, which also addressed social and environmental concerns. Now, the visit comes amid recent deadly floods, with the pontiff offering solidarity to affected communities. And closing off on a feel-good Hollywood note, with a joyful celebration of talent and friendship that unfolded as Eddie Murphy received a prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award, surrounded by some of Hollywood's biggest stars. Now, adding a playful touch, longtime collaborator Mike Myers arrived in full Shrek costume, delighting audiences and, of course, highlighting their iconic partnership. Now, this evening featured heartfelt tributes, laughter and musical performances, reflecting Murphy's remarkable career spanning over decades. In an emotional speech, the comedian expressed gratitude for his family and peers, marking a memorable moment filled with warmth, with humor, and of course with admiration for one of entertainment's most beloved figures. On that feel-good note, we close up your news for this Monday. Let's get your final bit of sports from Gray.
Thank you so much. Let's start with football, and it is going down to the wire. Erling Haaland struck the winner as Manchester City beat Arsenal 2-1, tightening that Premier League title race at just the pivotal time. So Pep Guardiola's side now just 3 points behind. In fact, with that game still in hand, well, Arsenal's hopes of ending their long wait for league glory continue to fade, it seems. Now, nothing fading here when it comes to the Blitzboks. They've finally done it in Hong Kong. They ended their long wait for glory by winning the Hong Kong Sevens for the very first time on the 5th attempt, or at least in the final. The boys produced a commanding performance to crush Los Pumas 35-7 in that final yesterday, finally conquering one of the most prestigious tournaments in Sevens rugby. And of course, 4 wins on the circuit on the trot now, so definitely eyeing that championship. Now we can get into cricket locally as Laura Wolfhard and Sine Lewis starred as the Proteas women cruised to an 8-wicket win over India's women in Durban. Chasing 148, the pair laid a superb foundation, while Chloe Trion and Nonkululeko Mhlaba then shone with the ball. Then we round off with tennis as Arthur Fields powered past Andrei Rublev to win the Barcelona Open and lift his first title since 2024. The 21-year-old securing his 4th ATP crown and 3rd on clay. You can see what it meant to him, showing great composure in a very tense second set tiebreak to seal what must be a massive and very memorable victory for the young player. Great to see him back at his best, but that's where we leave our sport for now. The roads should be up and running. Let's see if there's anything major to report on.
Well, thanks so much, Gray. Let's check out your roads for the final time this morning. Out in Cape Town and Khayelitsha, heavy congestion has been reported on the N2 outbound before Miwe. Now, motorists can expect delays as traffic builds up in that area. And remember, of course, to drive cautiously as roads are wet across the city. We wish you all the best on the roads this morning as you tackle that final traffic. For now, let's get into your weather. Starting out in Polokwane, where on this Monday, you'll open your eyes under partly clouds with afternoon showers that are expected. Now, temperatures begin at 18 and then rise to a high of 29. Looking ahead, expect mostly cloudy and wet conditions with rain chance around 40% from tomorrow onwards. We move into Klerksdorp next, where you can prepare for a thundery start to your day with a slight 10% chance of rain. Temperatures begin at 13 degrees, reaching a high of just 23. Now, cloudy and wet conditions do continue into tomorrow, with rain chance increasing to 40%. While out in Pretoria, expect partly cloudy skies with afternoon thunderstorms with a 35% chance of rain. Temperatures range from a cool 16 to a warm 26 degrees. And the weather that sets in from tomorrow does get a bit cooler with a 70% chance of rain. And then into Johannesburg we go with cloudy skies that will dominate your day with morning showers sitting at a chance of 35%. Your temperatures are starting at 13 and peaking at 22 degrees today. And as we look at the week ahead, cloudy and wet conditions persist with rain averaging around 35%. Out in Mbombela, mostly cloudy conditions are expected today. Temperatures climb from a cool 18 to a hot 31. Now, rainy conditions do continue with a 60% chance of rain tomorrow and a 65% chance of rain come Wednesday. Moving on into the beautiful Bloemfontein now with scattered thunderstorms that are expected for today, and that will be accompanied by gentle westerly winds. Temperatures rise from a chilly 7 to a high of 19. Now, partly cloudy skies will dominate the week with a 40% chance of rain on Friday. Then we head into Richards Bay, where cloudy skies are all that you can see this morning, but it will clear as the day does progress. Temperatures range from a warm 21 to an even warmer 28 degrees. It will feel more like 30 degrees though. And looking ahead, cloudy and wet conditions continue with temperatures in the low to high 20s. And then we move on over into Durban with cloudy conditions that will start your day before clearing later on, while your temperatures begin at a low of 19 and climb to a high of 27 degrees. Expect cloudy and rainy conditions to continue through to Thursday with a 70% chance of rain by Wednesday. Into Mthatha we go next with a partly cloudy day that awaits you with a gentle southwesterly wind. Now, your temperatures rise from a crisp 11 to a warmer 28, and over the next few days expect partly cloudy conditions with temperatures ranging from the high teens to your mid-20s. All right, Craddock, let's see what we've got for you. You can expect scattered thunderstorms with a steady wind from the northwest. Temperatures move from a brisk 4 to a comfortable 20 degrees. Now, your sunny conditions will follow through, but rain does return a bit later on into the week in time for the weekend. And then out in Ebeja, partly cloudy skies with a westerly wind of around 31 kilometers per hour is what you can expect. Temperatures range from 10 to 21. Now, expect partly sunny skies into the week with temperatures in the low to mid-20s. Let's move on into gorgeous George next with mostly sunny conditions that dominate your day with strong westerly winds. Now, your temperatures rise from a brisk 9 to a cool 19 degrees. And as we look at the week ahead, partly cloudy and wet conditions develop with a 45% chance of rain tomorrow. And then out in Cape Town, the mother city, it's mostly cloudy and wet conditions that you can expect on your side with strong northwesterly winds. Temperatures range from a cool 12 to a high of 17. Now that, of course, makes for a cold day ahead, so pack an extra jacket. But there is a sunnier week that does come through from Wednesday onwards, but tomorrow there is a 70% chance of rain. Then out in Sutherland, a rainy day lies ahead for you with westerly winds at around 24 kilometers per hour. The start of your day is chilly, 1 degrees, and then it increases to 10 as the day goes. Now for the week's conditions, they do remain partly cloudy with temperatures staying below 20 until Friday. Let's head into Kimberley next with isolated thunderstorms that are expected with a gentle southwesterly wind. Now temperatures range from a chilly 7 to a cool 19 degrees as your high. Warmer temperatures in the low 20s return in the coming days with a 40% chance of rain from Thursday. And then finally in Uppington, it's a bright and sunny day that's on the cards for you. Temperatures start at 6 and climb to 19 as your high. Now there will be partly sunny conditions that continue into the week with a 45% chance of rain expected from Thursday. And that, of course, brings us into our final sunrise view of this hour. And we've had such beautiful views to bring us here at both 6 and 7 o'clock. So, in fact, let's recap what went down first thing in the morning. At 6 o'clock out in Ganobi, East London, Keith sent in a sunrise with a burnt deep orange and gold. Scattered clouds were also in the picture, catching that early light, reminding us that the cold may be settling in, but the sun is definitely still there. Moving on into Johannesburg out in Robertsham, where Sharon treated us to a softer scene where warm amber tones stretched across the sky above the, of course, still streets and parked cars. Still waiting for the rest of the world to wake up? By now, I'm sure it has, because out in Pietermaritzburg, Mervyn captured a stunning mix of pink, purple and gold, just lighting up the wonderful morning sky as the sun slowly rises over the city. And PMB has never looked that good. Absolutely stunning. And thank you so much for sharing your morning view with us. I think it set us up really nicely for the rest of the week. 6, 7 and 8, you definitely rose to the occasion. But we've got the rest of the week to get into when it comes to what your morning looks like. So wipe your cameras and then share it with us on 063 036 9649. For now, though, it's the final hour of your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we still have lots of entertainment on the way.
Yeah, and we stress the word entertainment. If you're struggling to let go of the weekend, don't worry. Ab Fab are here to keep the weekend going for the rest of the week. They've got new music, and it is awesome. We are going to get the party started officially. If you've been lacking the right kind of positive energy in your life, stick around. And then, of course, the Proteas giving us all kinds of positive energy. Our ladies doing so well against India. They took the match over the weekend. 3 more to come. Faye Tunnicliffe steps into studio to give us the inside scoop and a bit of a prediction, but on fire at the moment. Our Proteas ladies certainly giving us that motivational Monday, and we will continue to motivate you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is indeed your feel-good breakfast show. It's called Expresso right here on S3. And thank you for joining us. You came at a good time because right now, Entertainment Central is where you're at. We're talking about Cape Town's own Ab Fab, and they're stepping into a bold new chapter. Now, after more than a decade lighting up stages across South Africa and even beyond, the duo is moving from crowd favorite covers to deeply personal original music. Now, their latest single is called Wide Open Spaces, really captures that feeling of freedom, something that all of us deserve. So let's take a listen.
Empty roads are wide open spaces, no ties, no chains, no crowded places. The wind whispers secrets in my ear. I'm nowhere, but I'm finally here. Ooh, wide open spaces.
I mean, come on, we have no choice but to give them a feel-good welcome. Come on, everybody. Welcome to Expresso. We've got the Ab Fab musical duo, Lisa Hugo and Sean Noonan. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
You've been chilling and waiting for the opportunity, and now we're here, and
Yes.
I can't wait to get into it. Because some people describe your sound as Pink meets Taylor Swift. I don't know if you're going to get behind this or agree with it or have your own artist to contribute to that as well. But what did you consciously want to capture in that song that we just heard? We said it kind of embodies freedom, wide open spaces. So talk to me about the creative process and what you want us to feel as the audience.
Sean can take this one.
So we've been a band for 14 years now, and we've been traveling extensively. And the idea actually was birthed when I was a teenager with a friend of mine, and we were on a 6-week national tour and just traveling in the Karoo and wide open spaces. And then a couple of months ago, Lisa just came up with these lyrics, and it was exactly relating to what we had done. And we just said, you know, let's just combine the two ideas and bring out the third single.
I mean, when alignment happens, doesn't it just give you that feeling of we're on the right path?
Like we're doing something kind of right.
Exactly. Yeah. So when you came with the melody and the lyrics and it came together and you created the song, what was that feeling? Take me into the studio space.
It's more Sean. That's Sean. Sean is all about the studio. I just wake up and write lyrics.
Yeah, so Lisa comes to us with the lyrics all the time, and we signed to an international record label, Lab Records, in the Netherlands. And Brad and I, we back and forth the whole time. Lisa sends us the lyrics, and she sent the lyrics, and Brad and I were actually in a band those years back. And I said, well, why don't we take that idea and we actually take Lisa's lyrics? Right. And we're just thinking of us being a touring band for the last 14 years and what we've been through together, you know?
Of course. Okay, so then take me into the creative process of writing the lyrics. Sean was saying it takes him back to his teenagehood. Yeah. Where did the inspiration come through for you?
For me, being on the road all the time, I'm always thinking of my surroundings and, you know, the feelings that you get into when you do live shows. So the songs particularly came in kind of like a wake-up kind of dream that I want people to feel what I feel when we go on tours or we're doing our performances. It's like an open road of new opportunities and, you know, just great feels.
Yeah. And almost that feeling of anything is possible, right? Because you don't know what's coming next. Yeah. And thank you for taking us there because, I mean, many of us don't get 14 years of touring experience behind us, which is such a privilege. But you guys have really done the most. I mean, you've toured with Gypsy Kings, with Boney M. Can you tell us a little bit more about that as well and that experience and how it's enriched you?
It's very exciting.
It was good fun. We built up over the years doing a lot of festivals, like we did the SA Cheese Festival, Nas and Oyster Festival. Yeah. We did Bastille, we did Champagne Festival, and suddenly we just got this random phone call and saying, would you guys like to open for Gypsy Kings?
Absolutely, yes.
And we said yes, obviously.
Definitely.
And
we could say no to that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then when we came off stage from Gypsy Kings, the promoters came up to us and they said, you want to open for Boney M 2 shows? So we're like, yes, please. That'll be so cool.
Of course, say less. We're there. It's Ab Fab. It's absolutely fabulous. I love that. But you guys have been doing cover songs for a while, more than 2,500 or 600, in fact. And now you're stepping into your original music space, which can be daunting, but I mean, of course, you're ready. Otherwise, you wouldn't have taken this on. The EP, it's coming up really soon. That release date you'll share with us in a bit. But tell us more about that transition and why now was the right time to do this.
Oh, gosh, I didn't even know. I just felt right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been through so much. We've been through so much. It's a lot of experience, trauma, past depressions, going all into stories
Of course.
and making music.
So is there a theme throughout the
There
EP?
is. So for the last 14 years, I've been begging her to write her own music.
Yeah.
And
Literally.
then one day, one of our singles, Wake Up, I just received these lyrics, and that was the start of that.
Wow.
And now she can't stop, and we can't keep up.
Yeah.
Okay, so then an EP leads to a full album.
Yes. Correct.
And another album. Okay, but let's talk about the EP next month. It's a big month. When does it get launched?
End of May.
End of May is
Yeah,
what
it's a
we're
5-track
talking
EP, 5 new songs. We actually finished the vocals yesterday for all 5 tracks. Well, 3 were done. We did 2 yesterday.
Yeah.
So we just riding the wave of wide open spaces, and then we're ready to launch end of May.
And we are ready too. We
you.
are sitting here going, give us some more. So we're getting a taste of all of that today. We're doing Wide Open Spaces and another song too.
Yes.
Okay, well, we're really excited to get into it, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for blessing us with the music.
Thank you so much.
Giving us that sense of freedom that we all absolutely deserve right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Do not go anywhere. They're Ab Fab, and they'll come up straight after this.
Oh, and it is Ab Fab. Absolutely love being a part of artists' moment of becoming. And I think for them, this is a very special time to plug into their energy. Well, let's see if we can give you that same kind of energy to take into your life right now, because every day can be double payday. In fact, if you play your daily lotto for an estimated 350,000 Rand in that jackpot, and then you throw in the new daily lotto plus for an added 150,000 Rand in the jackpot this Monday. So please, don't waste any time. Get your tickets. You can do it in-store with a smile on your face. nationallottery.co.za online right now. You can use their mobile app. You can use your own cell phone banking app. Just do it, and we'll keep reminding you on the Expresso socials, so you've got no excuses. Go and put yourself in the running to win big when you play Daily Lotto for an estimated 350,000 Rand, and then Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot today. Oh, man, so we had a bit of a nervy start to the weekend with our Proteas ladies, and then they came good yesterday. Unbelievable performance against India, but we've got 3 more T20s to come. Faye Tunnicliffe is going to take us inside the team, their mentality, what's really working and what they need to work on in just a moment. But when we have one of our Proteas ladies step into studio, we are very excited. So we'll see you with lots of excitement after this.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back. It has been a very motivational Monday, thanks in part to the Proteas women, our cricketing ladies. They are 2-0 up now in their 5-match T20 series against very tough opposition. India, even on tour, they are world beaters. And after a 6-wicket win on Friday, a bit of a nervy one, then an 8-wicket win yesterday, showing lots of class. I think the momentum certainly on our side, but can the team keep the wins coming? Proteas player Faye Tunnicliffe now joins us to share some insider knowledge and more importantly, to outright say that the Proteas are winning the series 5-0, because we can now, right?
Yeah, why not?
Why not, girl? I know you are very much a game-by-game kind of a player, but having an opportunity to take a step back, and when you see so much cricket being played in a little bubble, like one weekend, it's great.
Yeah.
Shaky on Friday, let's be honest, all due respect.
Yeah.
How important are those sorts of moments in a long haul when you've got 5 matches and then another to come? How important is winning ugly sometimes?
Look, sometimes it's not how, it's how many. You just kind of got to get across that line, especially against India. They're always going to put up a fight. So you sort of got to get in the ring, and if you need to play scrappy, then you play scrappy. But getting over the line the way they did, I think, was really cool.
What needs to shift? Obviously, we saw a slightly different side to that coin yesterday. Great with the bat, great with the ball. And Laura's just, she's on another level at the moment. And we'll chat about her in a second. But looking at this team, because you guys are very self-effacing and hypercritical of yourselves, what needs to click or what could be worked on, do you think?
Yeah, I think the main thing is that everyone came to the party, and yesterday was really good in that regard. Our fielding, I mean, if we look at the series against New Zealand, our fielding let us down big time. We lost the T20 series 4-1. So now to come back and suddenly be 2-0 up against India, who's one of the best in the world, I think is incredible. So it just shows as soon as the whole team comes to the party, I mean, Sune and Wolf put an incredible partnership up front. As soon as everyone comes to the party, then this team is honestly unstoppable.
I always ask you this because I love the button pushing that happens in T20 because it's a team effort, but it's still so individual. And you've got to be able to take that on board. When you see Laura pressing the button, is it something that you guys are conscious of, or do you always kind of give her that she's going to be that regardless? Because she does have that way about her that she just seems to have a little bit more mental control or fortitude than most.
Yeah, Laura is incredibly competitive. So she didn't have the best run in New Zealand, so we knew that runs were due. Now she's on back-to-back 50s. It honestly wouldn't surprise me. I don't want to jinx anything, but it wouldn't surprise me if she goes back-to-back. But yeah, she just sort of has that next mode that not a lot of people have. I think she works on her 1% quite often so that when she is under the pump, she can just deliver.
I was going to ask that, because is she like that all the time? Or is there a softer side? Because it must be a lot to take on when you're a playing captain, when you're not just marshalling the forces, but you've got to deliver as well. Was she always going to be that kind of energy, or have you seen her like chip away at that mold? Because she seems to have the balance down perfectly now.
Yeah, definitely. I think a couple of years ago, she really had to work on her T20 game. She was left out of the T20 team for a while. And I mean, now she's captain, which is incredible at such a young age as well. But she's pretty consistent across the board. I mean, she's a great person on and off the field. And so that consistency.
And I like the way you look me in the eyes, because you know I would be smelling for nonsense there if ever. But you've got to gel as much on and off the field, because your fates are in each other's hands, which is pretty cool as well. And I think the bonds form there. You've got to prepare differently for India. How different is it when you're hosting this Indian team to when you're traveling aboard? Because I've heard trying to play India in India, as you guys have discovered in many ways and forms now, is one of the toughest cricketing challenges. Is it similar when they come here, or does it feel different?
I think the benefit is that we have the crowd on our side now. An Indian crowd is next level. You can't hear yourself think on the field.
And there's probably 100,000 of them there as well.
Exactly, yeah. You can't hear your captain screaming at you, you know, like moving your angle at cow corner or anything. You can't hear that. So here, I mean, it looks like the crowd in Durban was incredible. Hopefully it's the same at the Wanderers. But yeah, I mean, the crowd really helps. And I think also just having your friends and family around, that just gives the team a little bit of an extra boost.
And you feel it. I mean, I'm obviously blessed to live really close to Newlands, and I think I'm forever seeing you walking in and out of the change room or up and down. But for my kids to be able to see those connections and make that, it's one of the greatest gifts in my life at the moment. Looking forward, I can joke about a 5-0 series sweep, but there seems to be, maybe it's the residual fire from New Zealand. There's something there. But what are you seeing for the next 3 matches?
Yeah, I think, like I said, if fielding, bowling and batting all comes to the party, then I think we're doing pretty well. Like, it's not often that you have really good batting performances like what Laura and Sune did yesterday, and then a bowler takes player of the match. It just shows that every department is sort of really coming to the party and putting their hands up. Chloe being a senior player, I think it was important that she put in that performance, and everyone is contributing. So I'm really excited to see what happens the rest of the series.
We love ego, and you guys are hugely competitive with each other.
Yeah.
And it's got to be a good thing, because if you're fighting for your position in the team as a jumping off point, that's great. Who is the most competitive in the clique? When all things are said and done, who's the monster in this team? Who do you get most excited for? Are you that person, maybe? Because it's an energy that other players feed off. And I would imagine in T20, you've got to have a shark in the water, right?
Honestly, and it's probably obvious, but it's definitely Laura. on and off the field, regardless of what you're doing. I mean, her and I, we do a lot of like fitness and stuff together, and we're always sort of just trying to push each other. That little
1% becomes 0.5%.
Exactly, yeah. And she's the type of player, like I said, she didn't really come off in New Zealand, so she'll be coming back with a vendetta now, saying, I need to prove that I'm Laura Wolfhard, I'm number one in the world, and you're going to pay for that, you know?
And think of all the lessons we learned, that she wasn't even in the T20 side not too long ago, and now she's captaining it. I say, Faye, as I stare you in the eyes. We are so privileged to have a team that is just finding new levels in a game where we thought we had seen the pinnacle. 2 matches down, 3 to go. The Proteas could wrap up a series victory on Wednesday, but I don't want to jinx it. I'm going to touch wood wherever I can. That third T20 taking place at the Bullring. It is going to be an unbelievable opportunity to be a part of that journey. And as Faye said, the players absolutely rely on your voices, on your presence and your energy. So let's show those Indian fans a little thing or two. Faye, absolutely love you. Thank you for like the 10th early morning this year.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, there's just a spirit of excellence happening in the studio right now. And behind me is our fabulous duo called Ab Fab, taking to the stage right now to finally perform a song called Wake Up. And we want you to wake up, Mzansi, because we have to get ready to start the day and kickstart the week. Guys, the stage is yours.
Okay, we're gonna do the song Wake Up, and it's about, Okay, I'm gonna do a song called Wake Up.
Another sunrise, another empty bed. Still got the echoes of words that were said. Bruises fade and the scars, they run deep. Promises broken, the secrets that I keep. I heard a whisper, you're better alone. Felt all the heartbreak right to the bone. The little voice sings a persistent hum. Don't you give up, your time's gonna come. Wake up, everything will work out right. Wake up, leave those memories, kiss them goodbye. Yeah, I'm breathing, heart so beats in my chest. I believe it, gonna find a love that is best. So wake up, everything will work out right. Wake up, leave those memories, kiss them goodbye. Yeah, I'm breathing, heart so beats in my chest. I believe it, gonna find a love
party. We promised you some absolutely fabulous performances, and that was just one of two that we'll get through today. Guys, thank you so much for bringing the energy that we all needed. You know, it's a bit dreary and rainy in Cape Town and parts of the rest of the country, so maybe you needed that reminder to get up and get going. We'll see you straight after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Experience Africa's glow in a bottle. In the heart of Africa, a treasured beauty secret has been passed down for generations. Introducing Portia M. Marula Skin Oil, a lightweight, fast-absorbing oil that hydrates, protects, and reveals radiant skin. This isn't just skincare, it's liquid gold. It's confidence. It's power in every drop. Portia M. Marula Oil, Africa's glow in a bottle.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back as we continue to go island hopping because we can. That's what Tropica unlocks for us. Tropica Island's search has been exactly that. We've touched down in Reunion Island, where our gorgeous Zanele Potelwa and Sashi Naidu took on one of the most intense destinations in the search so far. There was, well, obviously a lot of that, just gorgeous people.
All the way around.
But the natural beauty, just amazing. They were in helicopters, they were kayaking, they were out there. And awesome.
The Reunion Island showing off. Can we just say it? You're showing off now. But it was nothing short of amazing. We appreciate you taking us on that experience, balancing the signature smooth Tropica moments all in between. I mean, the photos just took us on an adventure.
They are just too beautiful, and the setting was just too gorgeous. So thank you so much for taking us there. But before we get into where the search is heading next, let's see if Reunion actually did check all the boxes.
So let's do that smooth checklist.
Okay, let's do it. Travel time.
I have had longer trips between Johannesburg to Pretoria when there's traffic. It's 3 hours.
And I think that it's a smooth ride as well.
Absolutely.
Let's jump into beaches.
The thing that I love about the beaches the most, and I'm really pushing this island, right, because I love it,
yes,
but
of
the beaches
course.
are so varied. You'll have one beach that is sandy and beautiful and your typical kind of beach, and then you'll have another one where it's rocky and there's cliffs and
it's intense.
It's intense. So I think at Reunion you're getting a few different islands in one.
Okay, let's talk about resorts. What do you think?
Look where we are. It's paradise.
Of course, we have to talk about the experiences.
This is where Reunion will come out on top. I didn't even know what water hiking was before I came here. We were in our wetsuits, going through all the rapids of the waterfall. We were jumping off waterfalls. It has been a crazy time, and obviously your favorite,
paragliding. I'll never forget that experience.
No, unforgettable.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's continue with our checklist. The cuisine, darling.
We are influenced by the French here. It is a French island.
Yeah.
Who has the best cooking in the world?
The French.
Bon appetit.
And finally, our favorite part, I think, the people.
Everyone was so friendly. I love that. We were just embraced everywhere we went. Everyone was so curious to know the South Africans.
Yeah.
I love the people here, so friendly.
The French department of Reunion is one of the most intriguing and unique spots on earth. But the question is, will it come out as the smoothest destination of them all? It's shown us adventure, beauty, and a whole lot of magic. But the search isn't over yet.
Oh, the search continues after that?
What more can be taken? Look, the most Insta-worthy island, I think, of the lot so
Absolutely.
far. Well done, ladies, but they left no corner undiscovered, which was great.
The hiking into the water.
I don't think it was one of
that
them
just
doing a
got me.
somersault, though, off
Was
on
that
the
not?
cable. I don't think that would be ours in there, but that was awesome. Well done,
Man.
girls.
Well, this week, Zan heads into Vietnam,
Oh,
joined by
cool.
singer and actor Bobby van Jaarsveld. Now, Vietnam, of course, is known for its deep history and strong culture, where everyday life happens out in the open and every moment just feels real and surreal. I mean,
Look at that.
that's incredible.
Gee whiz, that's how you rock a sky view. And yes, Bobby, I'm sorry about the hashtag, dude. Bobby must fall. But it had to happen, man. Just look at those little finer details, the discoveries that you can make when you really, really embrace it. I love it. So we are back out there living vicariously through two gorgeous people once again. And it brings us back to the same question, the tough one. Is this it? Could this be the next Tropica Island of Treasure?
Oh my gosh, I've never been to Vietnam, so I would love to if it was there, so I could have something to put on my bucket list, but we'll see. Catch Tropica Island Search tonight and see what Vietnam actually has to offer in store.
The shopping's pretty insane.
Yeah,
as
I've
well.
heard.
So if you've been thinking about what it'd be like to be a part of this journey, actually get to the island, this is your chance. This is the crux of the whole show. The auditions are open, and our next stop after 4 ways now is Pretoria. You are next.
That's true. Now, you can, of course, come in person at Menlyn Park from the 1st to the 3rd of May. So step up, bring your confidence, and own your moment. And I heard from Zanele this past weekend that people came through. Like, set the bar, set the standard.
And showing up as themselves as well.
That's important.
The authenticity is vital. You could go up against some of the biggest celebrities on Tropica Island of Treasure to compete for your share of 1 million rand.
1 million rand. But listen, there's also a golden ticket up for grabs, and it could have your name on it. Now, for more details, head over to @mytropica on social media. But for now, here's a look at what is coming up in Vietnam.
Oh.
Join me, Zanele Potelwa, this week as our Tropica Island search continues through Southeast Asia.
We're in Vietnam, baby, where golden beaches meet buzzing cities and ancient traditions shape everyday life. Now, we all know travel is better with a partner, right? So, it's introducing Bobby van Jaarsveld.
Will Vietnam be the smoothest of them all?
Join us Monday evening at 6, repeat Tuesday at 2 p.m. on S3 to find out.
Oh, absolutely love that. It's going to be gorgeous. Zan, thank you for putting yourself through all of that for us. No, we do get to live vicariously through them, and we can't wait to embrace that side. But now we've got a meal that kind of embraces a little bit of island love and joy. And the theme of the day, Super Mario Bros. We couldn't do a Mario special without the ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom. And of course, the movie has been released in South Africa. It's massive globally. Princess Peach, she is my absolute favorite, and I might have a little bit of a crush. And we are about to make the Princess Peach parfait. It's all about soft, aesthetic, beautiful pink layers, fresh fruit, and a touch of elegance. It's light, it's refreshing, and perfectly, I was going to say irresistible, but it's Instagrammable, I think is the
either way
term.
that fits the princess, doesn't it?
It looks gorgeous, man.
Ooh, raspberries. Peaches.
Princess Peaches,
Princess
come
Peaches.
on. But you know why I fell in love with Princess Peaches?
Tell
Because
me.
she's a strong female lead, and she kicks butt and she saves the bros.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Which is often the case. We
Not
often need our
surprising.
princesses to come in and save us. But I love that for my daughter, that the girls are kicking in as much butt as the boys. And now we've got Princess Rosalina as well. With the fringe. She's got the whole cape fringe thing. Okay, I digress. I'm talking around this because I don't actually know where to start.
Yes, you do.
We just build it up,
We
right?
build it up. Listen, this came with no rules, so guess what? We make the rules.
Okay.
So we're going layer on layer, but we've also got this as a topping, maraschino cherries and some mint. But should we put some honey into our yogurt?
Okay.
If it's plain yogurt, see if it's
Go
plain
for it.
yogurt.
You want to rivet it in? I think it is.
Yeah, okay. We both just going to
do
say
it. I'm
yes.
not going to sully the whole thing.
Because we're not double dipping here. We want to just sweeten up our yogurt a little bit, I
bit of a
think.
swirl.
Yeah.
And I'm becoming a lot more vigilant about reading my honey labels. It must be pure. If you can get it from South Africa, it does make me a bit nervous when one product has been sourced from 4 different countries. Then you're kind of thinking, okay,
Oh, how does this
so
happen?
just bear that in mind. But we've also got such beautiful local honey producers. Hey?
Oh, first
I like
layer
our different styles. Okay, now we've got to get some berries in there, hey?
I'm going to go granola.
Okay.
The idea is that every layer tells a story.
All right.
And in the end,
I just think raspberries
runs
are
the
so
world?
beautiful, man. So I'm going to put a little bit of you in there and a little bit of granola.
and then I love raspberries. The tartness that it brings is just so good. Okay. Put it on the edges. Because the idea, you did say aesthetic, you said Instagrammable.
It's soft, and you're already winning at that race. You want to be able to see the beautiful stuff from the outside, right?
I eat with my eyes first, Graham.
Yeah, I think I eat with my nose. I realized my
Is
son.
that it?
Yeah, my son smells all his food before he eats it. I used to think it was so rude, but I'm like, I do exactly the same thing.
It's actually a survival technique.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
A little bit of yogurt.
There we go. Think how many layers of yogurt we're going to require. Okay, let's save you.
And then some more granola. This is honestly the perfect breakfast.
It really is.
Do you like to eat your granola crunchy, or do you wait for it to get a little bit
Crunch.
softer?
I crunch. I can't.
Okay.
I can't even not chew sucky sweets. I chew
No,
everything.
Graham. Patience on zero.
No, you know, there's some sweets, hard sweets that you should not be chewing, and I just can't.
Your poor teeth.
So I really do get a lot out of mouthfeel, out of kind of the crunchiness. So yes, I shall not be letting it get soggy.
Your munches.
So I think I make it fresh. I think make it fresh is the way to go.
Okay.
You're getting
I'm gonna add
really...
some Princess Peach to mine.
Okay, I'm going in. I'm going heavy on the peach
And then
layer.
you've got to add, I'm going to use what's left here.
Yeah, go for it. Whoops.
Graham, are you rationing again?
I think you've taken the lion's share, but it's okay. No, yours is going to be the flagship.
Okay, we'll go with that. I'm going to put a touch of honey on the top.
I mean,
just a little bit like
we've
that.
had some serious themes. We've had some unhinged themes.
Yes.
So I'm glad that games are being represented today, because for being a non-gamer, Super Mario Brothers, apart from all the weeks it saved me from being sick at school, it now connects families through generations. And I love the fact that dads like Grant is having these beautiful moments with Jamie in that space,
that was
because that's
very
what gaming
cute.
used to represent to me, was social, was that either slightly wealthier friend or that clever friend that was making his own stuff, doing things. But I just loved there was something so exciting about tech, and we've kind of vilified it with what's been happening because of the content and the way
It's
that
hard
big
not
tech
to,
companies are operating. Don't let that take away from what these games, these spaces can do, and the culture that's there if you find the right plug-in. I'm sorry, Super Mario's been like the most
10 out
wholesome
of
thing.
10. I love what you guys had said about problem solving, because at the end of the day, that is what gaming is about, or technology rather. So if you have somebody that's been gaming for 18 hours, maybe don't be that hard on them. Maybe they're trying to figure out world peace. You know what I'm saying?
No, like I saw it with playing the Spider-Man, I think it was the new old version of Spider-Man, where Peter Parker, who's a scientist, has got to balance out equations. And I just read the report from an OT talking about all the different things that my son couldn't do and how he couldn't hold this and da-da-da. And then I'm watching him play this game for about 5 hours, on and off with his breaks, doing it, managing his own time, so that he can get to a point where he understands how to balance an electrical equation on this thing. And he figured it out for himself in the gameplay because he was motivated and loving it.
There you go.
That held his attention, Mr. 3-second attention span. It can be held if you're passionately involved. And gaming does give you that mode, but you as a parent have to educate yourself and be playing alongside them. It's as simple as that.
You do.
I went for quite an
Don't
avant-garde.
forget your strawberry, your maraschino cherries.
I'm just going all in with the
And an extra one for Princess Peach, because she would appreciate this. Ta-da!
I did lean into the,
yeah, you must grab some mint.
Beautiful little
It looks
sprig.
like a mistletoe.
Yeah,
Christmas came
gorgeous.
early for Princess Peach.
Well done.
So pretty, great.
And then we have a parfait. I try to really honor the peach there, but I think yours looks like a professional
Yeah,
parfait.
it does. It does. I really tried my best there. It's got the layers, it's got the deliciousness, and it definitely has all the taste and the colors. Raul reminds us, eat your rainbow. And this is a rainbow that I would be very happy munching on.
Oh, it's beautiful. Well, we're going to be back in just a moment. More entertainment. Ab Fab are here with new music, and it is amazing. We'll see you now.
Back for more and straight into Turkey. Chad Jones returns to the Tropica world.
Happy to have a smooth time, you know what I'm saying, Bob? Let's go.
Let's go, friend. He talks sun, surprises, and everything Tropica Island search.
Everywhere we go, it's just view. Aesthetic. It's crazy.
Escape to the stories this Tuesday, 21 April on Expresso, 6 to 9 a.m. on S3.
Welcome back, you beauties. As heartbreaking as it is for us to say, we've only got 5 minutes left to savor with you. Savor them we will.
We absolutely will. Now, we've heard one song from the fabulous duo. Now it's time to delve into a song that really allows us to embrace freedom. It's called Wide Open Spaces with Ab Fab.
Awesome new single of ours called Wide Open Spaces. Enjoy.
Behind the hills, the air is quiet, the world stands still, and empty roads stretch for miles unseen. A painted sky in shades of tangerine. Empty roads and wide open spaces, no ties, no chains, no crowded places. The wind whispers secrets in my ear. I'm nowhere, but I'm finally here. Ooh, wide open spaces. Ooh, wide open spaces. And tires hung like a lonesome shoe, and under the glow of a silver moon, something nowhere just up ahead. But I'm alive in this life I live. No fences, no borders, no lines, only endless open designs. Empty roads and wide open spaces, no ties, no chains, no crowded places. The wind whispers secrets in my ear. I'm nowhere, but I'm finally here. Yeah, wide open spaces. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wide open spaces. The dust kicks up as I press on. The echoes of yesterday is gone. The sky splits like a promise made. This is where my heart will stay. Empty roads and wide open spaces, no ties, no chains, no crowded places. The stars ring like they know my name. There's freedom lost while it can be tamed. Yeah, wide open spaces. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wide open spaces.
Wow, beautiful. Oh, please, Ab Fab, take an absolutely fabulous bow for us right now. What a breath of fresh air. Thank you for opening up that treasure trove in the singer-songwriting space. Oh, the best chapter has just begun. We love you guys. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow.
See you.
Adios.